I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm not going through anyone's messages. Is that it? Will it work now? Ah! Damn it! It's just starting to upsetty spaghetti me. Hold on. Whoa, wait. I have an idea. Join that real quick. Can y can you hear them now? You can't hear me, Aim? Fuck! That doesn't work either. That I'm there. Okay, YouTube has successfully been added. And so what do I do now? turning it off, and then back on. Corbs, this isn't tech support. So fucking hard right now. Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, leave your brother up.
Corbs, can you hear them now?
I fucking hate this with a passion.
It works.
I
Yes,
hear. I
ladies and
hear
gentlemen, we
it.
are active. We are active.
We're good?
We're good.
Yeah, concrete.
All right.
What the fuck did you do?
Now,
No,
I am going. I
don't
have.
ask me
I am gonna have to
questions.
cut so much time when I edit this and post it. I'm gonna have to cut so
Yeah.
much fucking time.
You have to cut the entire
Okay.
first God knows how many minutes.
We are going. We are going to. I will attempt to
just
keep your
keep my
dialogue,
dialogue.
Corbs. I promise. Okay. Here we go. This is how I know where I need to start editing. I'm gonna do a 3, 2, 1, and I'm gonna clap, and then we're gonna start. Okay, ready? Everyone ready? Here we go.
I act like your mic's gonna pick it up.
Wait, does that mean I need a mic?
3, 2, 1.
I don't like being able to see myself on the stream.
Ladies and
I don't know.
gentlemen, boys and girls, and everything in between, welcome to the
Jesus
4th episode of the D&D campaign, A God's Creation. I am the DM, Monstercraft Gaming. It's very nice to see you all. With me today, I have my 2 players, Foxy and Aim. Aim being a male water genasi druid, and Foxy being a Eladrin elf sorceress. Now, without further ado, we are going to start back onto the gameplay where we left off in the 3rd episode. The rogue that they had been traveling with whenever they went to go clear a dungeon revealed himself as instead being a demigod. This demigod being
Motherfucker was supposed to be mute.
Exactly.
originally was being a mute. Originally was a mute. However, now instead of the rogue who was named Duke, the actual entity known as Diadro reveals himself to be the demigod of the past, present, and future, the son of the god of time.
His name is Torin. That is the name
Right.
that you gave him.
Oh,
On my dice. Be shaking that rocks. I hope to God, Aim. I hope to God none of the people from the you know what community stumbles upon these because we're
that's okay.
So, fast forward 30 minutes from whenever you took off. You are all inside of the back of a wagon, and you are heading down the road. You are about halfway down the main traveler's road. As you go down, suddenly you notice the sky starts to glow an eerie green. As this happens,
anyways.
you see large explosions of green fire coming from the town that you had left not a half hour's past.
Oh, the animals!
Torn.
We don't even know if there was animals there, Aim. We don't even know if there's animals there. There's no
Torn
bug.
looks
I highly doubt they
at
would have given a fuck
all
about bug.
of the. Torn looks at all of the damage that he sees. That is Giannis's men. They're setting off death charges. It sprays a necrotic gas, killing everything it touches. He's clearing out this
Someone's
town, and he's burning it to the ground trying to find you. So now we have to keep moving. There's nowhere else that we can go but forward. Nowhere is safe. We have to keep moving.
Someone's salty.
My brother was a big boy, man.
The mute minotaur. Aim's currently just cuddled up with the mute minotaur at the moment
So
in time.
as it goes down and time passes, about another hour passes, and you are further down the road, about to turn into what is known as the Great Lanes, which is a very large road access way that connects a lot of the different biomes into one main trade route. When all of a sudden, off in the distance, you hear the sound of horse hooves.
Horses?
They might not be friendly horses, Aim.
As you hear
They
this,
might not be friendly horses.
Suddenly, very, very narrowly missing you, broken up crossbow bolts pierce the fabric of the wagon you are in, shredding it. As you check outside, you see 3 undead riders, flesh hanging off their bodies, wielding very ancient-looking crossbows, riding fast on skeletal horses straight towards you.
Oh, great. Okay, damn it.
I shouldn't
As
I'm not laughing at the campaign.
As the first rider races up, you hear the crossbow fire and a thunk, followed by something falling. The driver and passenger of your wagon have been killed. It is now just your group in the back, and the 3 riders come to a halt.
Rude asses.
Well, damn, we better get this wagon moving quickly then. God damn it.
No driver right now. How are we supposed to get it moving at the moment?
Okay, one of us could. One of us could defend the wagon.
Quick time event.
All right. Okay. Shit.
Someone's gotta hop up front and steer this bitch quick. Aim, you're the one who can talk to animals. You hop up front and tell them we gotta go.
God damn it, fine. Okay, I guess I can do that. Yeah, I'll just, I'll talk to them.
Whip
All right,
depends, Foxy.
so
no, I ain't whipping
Aim
shit.
heads to the front and decides to cast Speak with Animals. That's going to be one of your spell slots.
Mhm.
As you cast it, you now have communication with the 2 horses that are in front. What do you say to them?
Okay, we gotta get moving. We have arrows flying towards us. Could you guys just,
Move it along.
just
They
run?
both look at you, and the one on the right says, "Oh, we can't move. No one's got the reins."
Okay, if you move, I will buy you guys apples and carrots.
We can't move if no one grabs the reins. That's the rules.
How about
the
this?
reins so they can go. Aim, grab the reins. You're already in the front seat of the fucking wagon. Grab the reins.
Fine. I have the reins now. Can you guys go now?
Okay, they got the reins. Take off, and they start flying down the road.
on snail shit, but run at mock Jesus. All right, that makes sense.
How do you steer this thing?
Fun fact, I can check it real quick, but one of you should have expertise in land vehicles. One of you.
Me.
It's you? Okay, so I highly recommend that both of you switch to a passenger. Foxy, you take the fucking reins, so you know how to fucking do this thing.
I'll hop up front, aim, you scoot the fuck over.
Okay.
And I'll grab that. I'll grab the
Alright.
reins, you scoot the fuck over.
So
Coming up.
You guys are flying down the trade route. As you're flying down, the undead riders are keeping hot on your tail.
We don't have a Glock, but I do have shit that I can fucking launch at them.
I was gonna say I can cast a spell.
So
we have a couple things that we can use.
We are going to do an initiative roll. I'm going to need 3 just base level d20s from the riders, and then I'm going to need a
One from each
initiative
of
roll
us.
from the both of you, please.
Shit. I got
16. I got a 16.
Bruh.
Go.
I straight up got 6.
Okay. Foxy's going first, followed by 2 riders, aim, and then a rider. So you're not last at least. You are not last at least.
Yeah, not like last time.
Okay. So Foxy, you are going to go first. What do you decide to do?
Can we see who or what is chasing us yet or no?
It's the same skeletal riders as before, the undead ones.
Okay,
They are
cool.
directly
I want to
behind
use
you.
Ice Knife.
All right. You're going to use Ice Knife. Let's get a little peek at that spell real quick.
That's my new one. Because that shit also does boom damage when the fucking shard explodes.
I have the gun thing too. Or the weapon.
You do have a weapon. I forgot about the crystal pew pew.
Do you know how to use it though?
No.
No,
You know what?
know how to use
It's okay.
you can hold on. You can try and talk to dwarf man in the back who fucks with pew pews.
Wait. I'll do it when it's my turn.
You might be able to get like a quick rundown lesson from dwarf dude in the back.
Right.
All right. So all you
How
need
many
to
riders
do.
are there actually chasing us?
There are 3 chasing you right now.
Okay.
I save. It needs to be a dexterity of 10. And let me just go and find the skeletons again real quick, but I promise you right now.
I don't remember what the fuck their dexterity was.
All right. So we are looking at warhorse skeletons for this. Large undead, lawful evil. They have an armor class of 13. Their dex is 12. So they have a +1 to this roll.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a d10 roll +1 in order to dodge your attack. You can choose to attack one of them with your ice knife.
One in the center.
The one in the center? All right. Let me find my d10 real quick. That is a
My
d8.
bins next to my computer just like toppled the fuck down. There's a bunch of stuff on my floor again. Anyways.
Where is my d10? There it is. There it is. This is my d10.
I ate it.
You did not. Jared says the same shit with pretty much everything.
I ate it. Sorry, it looked crunchy.
All right. We are going to roll the d10. And I need you to roll for your attack.
So a D20?
Oh, look at this.
Well, no, okay, wait, hold on. My bad.
Confusion.
You're casting the spell.
Confusion.
And you're throwing it. So you get a +2 to your hit. So yes, you're gonna roll a d20. I've already rolled for resistance. So you're gonna roll a d20.
That is a fucking not 20.
It's a natural 20? Okay, because that's exactly what you fucking needed. That is exactly what you needed for this, because they rolled an unnatural 10.
Bruh.
So, yeah, you managed to roll high enough and that you managed to secure it, you hit with the ice knife, and now you are going to be doing 1d10 piercing damage. Yep, 1d10 piercing damage. And then on dexterity
That's
save
this one, right?
fail, yeah, so you do 1d10,
Okay.
and then after that, it's not the dexterity save did not fail, so you're not going to be doing the 2d6 frost damage. However, you are doing 1d10 piercing damage for the knife impact. So go ahead and roll that, please.
I can't tell if that's supposed to be.
All you do is roll it, and
Can't
then
tell.
whatever is facing up top.
I know, but I'm not sure if that. I'm going to assume that's supposed to be the
It's a 9. Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay. I'm going. That's what I assumed. Just want to be sure.
All right, so you have done 9 points of piercing damage to this creature. The creature, by the way, they have a hit point radius of 22. They have 22 HP per.
And then with the exploding, I roll 1d6
Negative,
for
because
the cold damage.
it had to be a dexterity fail in order to receive the explosive ice damage. However, they succeeded,
Okay.
so they take the piercing damage, but they don't take the explosive damage.
Well, it says on hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 of damage.
They succeeded.
Ew,
They rolled an unnatural 10.
Ew. They suck.
So,
Anyways.
it is now the 2 riders' turns. The first rider is going to ready a crossbow bolt and is going to attempt to aim it at the driver.
Oh, fuck
me.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I need you to tell me your AC real quick.
15.
What was the AC again?
Armor class.
All right.
Gotcha.
That is +6 on hit. So that is a 13 plus 6. That's a 19. So that beats your armor.
God damn it.
On
Damn
hit,
it, Bubba.
that is 11 piercing damage. Or
Good thing I'm a level
wait,
2
no,
now because
it is
before
not
that, I
11.
would kill you.
What is that? That is 2d6 plus 4. Hold up. Because we're doing actual rolls. We're not doing the other shit. So 2d6. That is a 4 and a 6. So that's 10. Plus 4, 14 points of piercing damage.
I'm back to near fucking death again.
I got you. Remember, I took the healing stuff. So when you go to that stage, I
You
got
are
you.
But you
lucky
said that's
they are not standing stable, so they cannot do an accurate shot. If they could do an accurate shot, then it would be a bodily target. Right now, they're just aiming for you in general.
Amy, no.
The
so
second rider
that's
is going
14
to.
points of damage that I took.
Yes.
That brings me down to 2 HP. Me sideways.
So, the second rider is now going to target aim. Aim, give me your AC.
Class armor class, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
14.
That is
How do you
a
have a lower armor
18
class when you actually have armor?
because you have dragon scales for skin.
I only have leather. Leather is my only armor.
Well, dang. I have
So-
my own skin. But
Was
apparently
that
because I have dragon
Okay,
scales.
because I can't remember if that was a 16 or 18 I just rolled, I'm going to do a reroll because I'm not
Okay.
belching anything. So we're going to roll it again. That is an 8 plus 6 to hit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Does that hit? Does 14 hit you?
14 is their AC.
All right,
Yeah.
so 14 hits. So that is going to be on hit 2d6 plus 4 damage. So we're going to get the d6 out. 5 and 6. So that's 11
My question
plus
is, why
4.
is no one in the fucking back helping us?
15 points of damage because they are currently getting rocked around by your trying attempts to evade.
So 15 damage, right?
15 points of damage is what you just took.
Oh, I did not need that. Okay.
What is your health at right now, Aim? What was your health, like, HP at originally?
Hold on. It's not erased in this. No. So it was at 19. Now
Okay.
it's at 4.
You're better than I am, because I'm at 2.
All right, so now it is Aim's turn. Aim, what do you want to do?
Okay. Let me look at my spells.
Also, free chicken, right? It counts as one enemy, but you can target the horse. You can target the horse and you can target the rider separately. So the horse has a hit point of
Horse is
22.
undead.
The horse has hit points of 22. The skeleton has hit points of 13. So if you're specific on which ones you attack, then I'll relay that. Right now, one of the horses are damaged. None of the riders are.
But I was targeting the skeleton, not the horse.
You
But
were?
okay.
I can fix that if that's the case. I wasn't tracking, but I can fix that.
I was targeting the people that was attacking us, not the animals chasing us.
Okay, so with the skeleton
Don't
of
make
13,
him cry.
skeleton is 13. How much damage did you do before?
It was a 9.
9 points of damage. Then the rider that you were targeting took 9 points of damage. They have 4 HP left, so you can work with
That's
that
the
now.
middle one. That's the middle one, Aim.
Okay. Can I do frostbite at the middle one then?
Let me check that spell's range real quick.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It is a 60-foot spell. So yes, you can cast that. It is a cantrip, so it won't cost anything. A Constitution of 12
Wait.
is needed to save. You are targeting the rider, yes?
Yes.
All right, so
I
that
have
is
to use
a
up one of my
con.
spell slots.
That's a con of 15. So they are going to resist the ice damage that comes with it. 1 second.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw. So in order to make the throw, they need at least a 12 of con. They have a 15, so they are going to attempt this roll to save themselves, and they get a +2 to this. That is a 15, 16, 17, and now you need to roll a d20.
Okay.
You have to beat a 17.
I got a 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
So they managed to resist the spell.
Let me jump at them. Let me jump at them. Let me go at them with my fucking curvy sword.
Aim, with the speed that this cart is going, you would most likely break your neck hitting the ground before you get
I'd
to them.
rather accept my fate. I will.
No. No, because I do not have any sort of fucking resurrection magic.
Here, I'll give you
Magic.
mine.
All right. So it is now the third rider's turn. The third rider is going to attempt to take a shot at the wagon itself. The wagon has 30 HP. If the wagon is destroyed, it will come to an abrupt halt with a broken wheel, and you will be forced to fight head on.
Might be the easier part.
Now, here is where it gets tricky, right? So if attacking the wagon, the people in the wagon are going to attempt to defend. So 2d20s are going to be rolled. Whoever rolls higher, that effect will happen.
Okay.
As
So we're rolling d20?
I will be rolling twice.
Okay.
Unless one of you would like to roll the defending dice.
You're driving Foxy. I think the other two should.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. First one is the attacking. That's a 16. Second one is defending. Is a 3. Now I'm going to roll 1d4 for damage.
I couldn't get this.
Your wagon takes 1 point of damage. You're at 29.
Offensive. It's just offensive at that.
Whoever shot that arrow sucked.
Whoever shot that arrow, your mom's a hoe.
All right, it is now back to Foxy's turn.
Acid splash on the middle rider.
Right. All right, is this a targeted attack, or are you just looking to hit?
I am. What's the difference?
Target meaning you are attempting to hit something on the hit dice. Just trying to strike the target means you're not trying to strike a specific body part. You're just trying to hit the fucker.
I'm just trying to hit the fucker.
All right. So you're going to be doing
Nope.
acid splash. That is a dexterity saving throw for acid splash. They need a DC of at least 10. So the DC or dex
Why did I drop my dice?
they need a dex of
The table.
what was that? 1 second. A dex of 10. They have a dex. Skeletons
Yes.
have a dex of 14. So it is going to attempt to roll to resist. It's going to get a +2 to this roll. I need you to go ahead and roll your 20 as well, please.
That is a 17. Yes, 17.
17. All right. This
Yes.
is what I rolled. I rolled that shitty little number right there. So you succeed and you roll 1d6 of acid damage.
Yeah, concrete. 6. Yeah.
6 points of damage. You blast the rider off of his horse with the attack, and he hits the ground, falling to pieces. The horse without a rider,
Nerd.
the horse without a rider becomes wild and turns itself into the trees, taking off into the trees. You are now down
Aw,
to
what
2
a demon.
hostiles.
Bye, Mr. Horse. Bye-bye, Mr. Horse.
Be safe.
Don't hit any trees.
By the way, something that you can do, upon requesting it, you can ask for help from someone from the back. They can attempt to aid you in some way.
Okay.
Basically, you're just like requesting for help, and then they will do what they can.
Okay.
That costs your turn, but then they get to do an
Obviously.
action.
Gotcha.
The person that, if we do decide to do that, I would probably ask Dwarf Man because he has pew-pews.
Yeah,
Strauss?
because I feel like my best buddy.
Yeah. He has this. The PFC.
I might want to try my new spell before I ask help. So
That's fair.
All right.
yeah.
So it is now the 2 riders' turn. They are both going to attempt to. One is going to attempt to shoot the cart. The other is going to attempt to shoot the driver again.
I'm lucky so far.
You
First
also have a
one-
fucking shield you can use.
The first one is going to attempt to use his shot to damage the cart. Someone please roll a d20 for me.
I got you.
Oh, you beat me to it. Okay.
These dice are deadly, and I fucking love it.
19.
Okay, that was a 16, so yeah, that checks. So the driver goes to shoot. It tears through the fabric, and you hear a semi-loud bang. I need you to roll a d20. You were attempting to beat an armor class of 13.
Okay. 13 on the dot.
I need you to roll a d8.
Isn't a D8 a...
D8 is the weird diamond-shaped one.
Okay.
That is a 8.
It's an
I
8.
hate
Nope.
the glare on these dice. Yes.
So that is an 8. The rider takes 8 points of piercing damage from one of Strauss's pistols.
Let's go.
Said, fuck you.
Sweet.
By the way, Corbs, to fill you in on what Strauss is an artificer. He possesses 2 flintlock pistols that are breech loaded, and then he also possesses something called a PFC, a portable fucking cannon. This is
He's strong.
a double barrel. Don't worry, those exist. I'll get more into that later. But this
So
is
yeah,
a double barrel
we'll be lucky if
cannon that
fucking
fires musket
YouTube doesn't
balls
get mad at us for cursing.
that has twin. Don't worry, my channel is low anyways. It's not like people are gonna notice anyways.
Right.
It has 2 barrels, and on the end of those barrels are 2 anti-magic rings. The cannonballs, the musket balls aren't musket balls at all. They are cannonballs enchanted with shrinking. So as they pass through the barrel and they pass through the rings, they go from musket rounds to cannons. It is a portable fucking cannon. The PFC. It is a homebrew weapon of my own design.
He's strong.
Range.
You'd win. That's crazy, Corbs. That's fucking crazy. You would not win that fight. I'm sorry. You were taking
Oh,
both of
if
those.
only you were
Like-
here.
I would like to see you try and catch a cannonball, sir.
The motherfucker already catches balls, so it's okay.
I'll be right back. Food.
All right. We are going to take small hiatus for food.
Brief intermission.
It shouldn't take long.
Hello,
I'm catching
Bree.
bugs.
Welcome to the stream. To catch you up, we are playing our 4th session of my D&D campaign, A God's Creation. Right now, they are in a
We're fighting for our fucking lives.
right now they are in a fight while on a wagon. They are being chased by 2 undead skeleton riders with crossbows.
Fighting for our fucking lives. I shouldn't have taken that out before having another one out. It's fine. I should change the coil in my vape because it's tasting icky.
All right. We're going to get rid of Duke's name, by the way, because he is now known by his true identity, Torn.
I
Also,
already changed his name in my book.
yes.
In my little book, I was like, Duke's real name is Torn.
Don't skeletons have a debuff against fire attacks? Actually, to let you know about that, they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. However, they have immunities to exhaustion and poison. You are thinking of Skyrim, or literally Fable, Fable 2, Fable 3, all those games. Those are the ones that are like skeletons, bones, or powder, therefore they take weakness to fire. In D&D, it does hurt them, but it's not a debuff. You're thinking of bludgeoning damage. Like if a skeleton was to get hit by a warhammer, yeah, he's taking massive damage to that.
None of us have fire spells, anyways. That
I'm
was a
actually
spicy hit because
I am actually going to go and get my tea and my Subway sandwich for dinner. I will be right back.
I have to remember to put my tactical belt away. Well, actually, it's reached tactical belt now. I love how they just left me here.
And I'm here. Oh my god,
Jesus
I'm so
fucking
sorry.
Christ. Reed also went to go get his food and his drink.
Oh my god, I overfilled my plate on accident. So I have a burger, mac and cheese.
I know you're here, Corbin, but I'm talking about them. They abandoned me.
As we both all come back.
Yeah,
All right.
right as I said that. Oh, and there goes Reed.
So,
I did do a little boogie. Leave me alone.
I did have my I do have my food in front of me. However, I can do two things at once, so we're good to go.
I'm good too.
Okay,
Oh.
sweet.
Are you okay?
I get my tongue. We're so strong.
Smooth move.
Man down.
Man down.
No aliens.
Ambulance. Protein. No.
Queen.
Oh god, there's something wrong with all of us.
You now just realize?
No, I'm just stating the obvious at this point.
Yeah.
So- We're going to continue on. It is now the second rider's turn. He is going to attempt to do a shot at the driver.
Foxy,
There's
out.
Well, if there's no driver, the cart can't exactly move.
What about me?
You don't know how to steer it.
Okay, and I can. They don't know that.
The reason why I hopped up front is because you didn't know how to steer the fucking thing.
What's your AC again?
15. I have to think about that for a second.
We're going to roll that real quick.
Oh.
So that's an 18.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to die.
I got you.
We're going
I'm
to
going to die.
I got you. I
roll.
got you. Go away. Not you. If it helps, I will give
Corbin,
you.
I'm on 2 HP right now, my dude. I'm going to die.
I'm on 4.
So this
We just started.
this hits.
Yeah.
We are going to do a damage roll of 1d6 plus 2.
I'm going to die.
I'll give you my mac and cheese that are in beans if that helps you.
That does not.
Okay, it kind of rolled in
So
it. It's not.
as a option of a turn, right? As an option of a turn, AIM can give you one of the healing potions and it will restore you. You will use a hit dice to respec your health, right? So as soon as you get hit, it's automatically going to go to AIM. So it's 1d6 plus 2. Here we go. 2 plus another 2, that's 4 points of damage. How much health do you have left?
Oh.
I was on 2.
All right, so that's 4 points of damage. You are now in the dying state. The only thing that can help you is if you are helped up, which automatically regains you to 5 HP, or if you are given a potion, you can roll for HP.
So I just hit fucking 4 damage and essentially fucking kill myself at the moment.
Pretty much,
on my
yes.
sheet.
Well, you don't click like you're dead, because then it'll register your character as dead.
Well, I hit 4 for damage, and it says death saves. Fail or succeed.
I got you.
All right. It is now Aim's turn. Aim, what do you want to do?
Fucking give them a potion.
So subtract 1 potion from your inventory. Foxy,
Yeah.
your hit dice.
Which is which one?
1 second.
-1. There you go. Yep, got it. My cat's really looking at me with these beans.
Beans.
All right. Your hit dice is going to be 2d8. You can choose to roll both. You can choose to roll one. Once you do this, though, you will have to respec your hit dice to re-heal.
How the fuck do I do that? Because I don't know what the fuck.
A short rest will grant you more hit dice to roll. A short rest will.
So do I on my thingy? Do I hit short rest?
No. So you're
I
gonna
don't know what I'm
roll.
doing, dude.
You're gonna roll
Mhm.
either 1 or 2d8, whichever one you want to do. After a short rest, you regain the option to use those 2d8.
Okay, so what's the difference if I decide to choose 1 or 2 rolls?
Meaning you either can get a maximum of 8 HP or you can get a maximum of whatever 2 rolls will get you. It's whether or not
Where's
you
the
want to use
consequences
them
of
all
me
up.
rolling 2?
Huh?
Oh, if I want to use, okay, so I have 2 rolls that I can use. I can choose to choose one or use both.
Yes.
Okay, that's what my question was. Fuck it, I will choose to do both because goddamn.
Right? Get some fucking health in you.
So that's an 8 and a 5. So that brings me up to 13. So how do I deal with this thing?
Heal
Because
to 13. You just heal to 13.
okay, but yes, but it since I did the 4 damage, it gave me the death saves, failure succeeds thingy up in the top.
So you need to do all, since you've been picked up, it's technically all succeeds, so you need to succeed.
I am the confusion. I mean, my brain doesn't hear this. This is what I'm going to do because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Because I'm slower than snail shit. So what the fuck is this, Reed?
1 second. Okay, where is it at? Okay, so go to death save, go to successes, and click it. Fill them.
All 3 of them?
All 3. And now you should be able to heal to 13.
Okay. 13.
Now, you're doing a lot better than me.
All
Okay.
right.
I'm going to close my stream now because I'm not the smartest.
All right, there we go.
Okay, anyway.
Good to go. All
Okay.
good, Corbs.
Yay.
The video will still keep going, so even if you miss stuff, I will just send you the link of whenever I finish editing it. All right. So now, Foxy's been picked up. Aim is gone. It is now Foxy's turn.
I want to use Ray of Frost on the rider on the right hand side.
All right. Let's see. It's an instantaneous spell. You need to break the characters. You need to break the enemy's AC of 13.
I roll a d20, correct?
Mm-hmm.
15.
That succeeds. You are going to roll for your damage now.
Which is a d8. Correct? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it slows them fucker down. 6.
All right.
Okay.
6 points of damage, and on hit, their speed is now halved, so the rider starts to fall back. So now he is now farther, and he's going to take disadvantage on his shots now, since he is farther away. I will be right back.
I'm gonna throw my stuff away, so BRB. Behavior, motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
refuse.
Okay. Ramen, sweetheart, excuse you, please. Ma'am, ma'am, thank you.
Sorry about that. I had to go through that subway. It was god awful. All right, here we go.
I went to go throw out their plate, so they'll be back in a sec.
Too easy. Yeah, I'm never doing that pick ever again. I got chicken on flatbread with white American, cucumbers, and spinach with oil and vinegar, salt, pepper, and Parmesan cheese. Never again will I get that combination. It is terrible. It tastes like it has onions on it, and it doesn't have onions on it. I'm not a fan of raw onion, especially raw white onion.
I like raw onion to begin with. I'm not a fan of onions in general, in all honesty. Who dropped the dice? Uh-oh, I think Ames' cat's got a hold of his dice.
I really hope they come back soon then, because their cat might eat it.
Okay, there's a door. Aim!
Yeah?
I think your cat's got your dice!
No! God damn it! Okay, well, Robin, I gotta break the news. You rolled a 1.
That
You
counts.
failed. Okay. God damn it. Hold on. My dears. I broke my chapstick. Bruh. That hurt my toes. Yeah.
Oh, Michael,
Ramen.
stop it. Get some help.
You don't listen to your little fucker. Whoever said get some help, listen here. You listen here, you fucking short ass tree. I don't know who did it, but you know it. You know who did it.
Oh,
Listen here.
make sure all your dice are accounted for, Aim.
How many dices are there?
2, 4, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. She only got 1 dice.
What dice was it?
What number is this? A 9. No, 8.
All right.
What if this one?
That is the 10.
D10.
That's a D10.
D10? What the fuck? See, no, 10?
0
There's
is 10.
0, 1 through 9. 0 is 10.
You're an actual donkey.
Okay.
You
So-
know one woman.
As you continue on,
Beef. Okay.
you cause one of the riders to fall back. He is now going to be taking disadvantage on all of his shots.
Okay.
It is now both riders' turn. One is going to be taking a shot at the wagon itself. This is going to be rolled with disadvantage, so he is going to be rolling with a -2. So that's a 6, so he missed the shot. Second one is going to be targeting the wagon. That is a 13. And now I need someone to roll a d20 because that hits.
I got you.
Okay. I was about to ask Aim, do you want to do this time since I did it last?
I got 16.
All right.
I don't know if that's good.
It is because it beats it. So I need someone to. So as the arrow skids past and cuts the tarp, you hear another semi-loud bang. I need someone to roll a d20, please. You are trying to break an armor class of 13.
Shadow Fox, you're on me too.
I got it. That is a 19.
So that is a success. And I need someone to roll a d6, please.
Same, you do it since I rolled last.
Is it the
Number
cube one?
1.
Okay, gotcha. 6.
How much HP did this one have left?
What, the skeleton or the tarp?
The one that shot at you was the one that you hit with acid splash.
Mm-mm.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So this one's full HP. It took 6 points of damage. So it has 7 left.
You
So
didn't miss much.
basically, you didn't miss much.
Yeah, you didn't really.
They attacked the skeletons again. The skeletons tried to do a shooting maneuver on the wagon. One of them missed, and the other got counterattacked by the second pistol from Strauss. And took 6 points of damage. So they have 7 HP left.
Get fucked, bitch.
It is now Aim's turn. It is literally going to go.
All right.
Foxy, 2 skeletons, Aim.
If you touch the dice cat, I swear to God, noodle, child of mine.
Noodle.
All right. Could I? Ooh, I almost fell. I have a big question.
I may have an answer.
You might know the answer, but is there a way that I could, jump? How close is this person, like creature?
They're not close to you at all. They're riding behind you.
Okay, then never mind.
You're gonna try and jump onto the horse, aren't you?
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
I would
You never heard if they were riding alongside us.
Could I do thunderclap?
Let's check your spell.
Oh God! Where the hell did I put my glasses?
All right. No, you cannot. They are riding 10 feet behind you. It is a 5-foot spell.
You're right. Okay. I just said. Yeah, okay. But I do shape of water then. I have water in my pouch.
Okay. What exactly would you be doing that would cause damage to?
I don't know. Can I push the skeleton? Right, skeleton.
So you instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction. You cause the water to form into simple shapes. You change the water's color or opacity. You freeze the water provided there are no monsters inside of it. So technically, you really can't do anything that would damage it.
But is there a chance that I could push it off the horse?
They're 10 feet away, and the thing, your spell is within 5-foot range.
It's just 30. Oh, 35. Oh, fuck. Let me just throw my shoe at it. I could speak to the skeleton horse.
It's an undead.
Would
You know what?
Fucking
hell. They're still skeleton horses. Fine, I'll ask one of the guys to help.
So,
Probably.
as you call out for help, I need you to roll a d20.
D20. I got you.
By the way, this d20 is going to decide what happens.
Hold on, Noodle, don't touch it. Well, damn, it's a 3.
I was gonna say, if
Rip.
it didn't roll in front of you, technically speaking, it doesn't count. So you can re-roll.
It did roll onto the floor, so you should be able to re-roll.
Fucking concrete. Well, that didn't help. It's a 6.
Okay. So
It's a little better.
Right? Better than 3.
6 out of 20. You hear a very pissed off snort, and then a random piece of wood is thrown at the skeleton. I need you to roll a d6.
D6 is cute. Well, I got a 3.
It hits the random piece of wood, hits the skeleton and bounces off, and it takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage. However, bludgeoning damage is the vulnerability of a skeleton, so in reality, it takes an extra point.
So it takes 4 points of damage.
4 points damage. So it has 3 HP
What
left.
skeleton did it hit?
It has 3
The only
HP
one that
left.
lived.
No, there's 2 skeletons.
No.
There was initially 3. I killed one. That
The
leaves
other
2.
one. The
Fell
other.
behind, but it's still there.
Oh shit! You're right.
And that's the one that he hit, by the way.
Okay.
It
What,
has
one in the
3.
back?
It has 3 points of health left.
Ever just. All right. You're kind of stuck here. I have nothing good for this bat.
That was your turn, Aim?
Yeah, that was my turn.
He goes back to Foxy.
How close is the one that has fallen behind?
It's 10 feet away. 10 feet away.
How close is the one that's like on our ass?
It's on your ass. It's about like 5 feet away.
Can I cast Acid Splash on the one that's a bit behind?
Yes, you can. Well, let me... Actually, hold up. Can you check spell? Tell me the distance that it can strike.
60.
Yes, you can.
And it's got a 60-foot range. And dex of 10 for saving throw.
Skeletons have a dexterity of 14, so it's going to get a +2 for this protection roll. That is a 5, so it fails. So Acid Splash does damage. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And that gives me, what dice is it? A d6. That gives me a 6. So that takes out that skeleton.
Skeleton goes flying off of its horse, and as the same, the horse takes off into the woods. The last skeleton, you hear its jaws crack open as you hear a guttural hiss as it rears the horse and speeds off backwards.
Yeah, you better run, nerd.
He said, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So as you all catch your breath and you attempt to keep moving, your friends in the back patch up the wagon as best as they can from what small amount of damage it took.
Yeah. Okay.
And Torn peeks his head out and looks at the both of you. Well, you two just look worse for wear.
No shit, Sherlock.
In here, you.
I like you were much help. Wrong.
Technically speaking, I can't help.
I don't give a fuck. Ain't none of y'all back there really fucking helped. Except for fucking Strauss.
My only bestie.
I
I mean,
highly doubt your
friend.
big cute bestie could have done much from back there because I'm pretty sure all his shit is like hand to hand shit.
He's the one who got pissed and threw the chunk of wood.
That's what I kind of figured.
It was the big dude that threw the fucking wood. I'm not even gonna lie. I figured it was him that just said yeet.
I'm pretty sure out of everyone here, he's the stronger one who can do that.
I'm pretty sure.
No offense.
So-
No offense taken. I have a -1 to my strength.
Torn,
I have 4.
Torn sinks his head back in, and then he peeks his head back out. A few people back here took a little bit of damage from those crossbow bolts. Nothing major, but it's definitely something that we should rest for. So I am presuming that we do a rest. We take some time to sleep. Litter Corpse, it's good to have you, and don't worry, I will be sending the stream up for whenever you want to watch it. Of course, it'll be edited, but yeah, you'll still get the full thing. Good night, bud.
I have a feeling Reed's only gonna edit out the times where we like step away for a second, but not the fucking shit that we say to each other.
Oh. See you, folks.
I knew it was going to be a good idea getting you those dice because I can hear you clicking them about.
No, you have no time.
I hear it.
No, you're hearing the ghosts.
Mm-hmm. The ghost of DND past.
Yeah.
Okay, focus.
So as you approach clearing, you get out and very hastily set up a camp. You have 2 hours of time that you can choose to do whatever you want before the mandatory 6 hours of required sleep for a long rest occur. You can choose to speak to one another. You can choose to speak to members of your party, or you can choose to inspect and interact around the camp.
I have a feeling Aim's gonna want to go check around. I want to speak to fucking Tori.
I can
Alright.
walk around.
So you can decide who goes first, or you two can roll for it and just leave it up to fate.
You can.
No, you can because you're just going to be wandering around the thing. I'm actually going to have like full on conversation with this bastard.
Fine.
So as you
'Cause I
go
require it.
around and you walk around camp, I need you to give me a nature check real quick.
Oh god, I think it's a 4. Right? A nature one? Hold on, scales.
It should be your nature check should be a 4.
Yeah, it's a 4. Because I love nature.
Yeah, you get a +4 to your nature.
Oh yeah.
So what dice are they rolling is the question.
Oh yeah.
D20.
Okay. Give me a moment. I got 12, so 13, 14, 15, 16. Total of 16 bitches.
$16?
Yeah.
That's
Altogether.
with the 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what for.
You notice that there is rustling coming from a patch of nearby bushes.
Okay.
Do you choose to investigate or no?
Yes, I will check it out.
As you do, you see something come out of the bush. It is a rare creature. It is known as a long-furred jackrabbit. It is a straight-haired, very shaggy jackrabbit. The hair specifically grows on its feet to where it can move faster and escape predators. It is distinctively known through its curved teeth because it likes to chew into certain trees and drink the sap for food.
Tasty.
It stares at you, not moving. What would you like to do?
I want to talk to it.
All right, so you cast that spell. I'll go ahead and go
Yep.
to your sheet and hit the spell. You cast Speak with Animals, and the animal is now speaking with you fluently.
Okay, my friend.
Oh, good day, mate.
What you doing?
Oh, was asleep, but a little bit peckish, so decided to go for food whenever I saw you. You confused me.
I confused myself too. Don't worry.
The main reason you do is that you're not out of place. Like most people are hunters, they're out of place. Gatherers, they're out of place. But you seem like you're at home here. Why is that?
Nature's my thing. I'm also a druid, so yeah.
You're a druid.
Yeah.
Then you might be able to make sense of something. I saw it
Right.
a little bit a ways away from your camp, and if you want to follow me, I can show it to you.
Sure. Without even telling anyone.
And the rabbit takes off as you follow it. It takes off at like a rabbit's pace, so it's very easy to keep up with. It's fast for a
I was
rabbit,
about
but
to
you
say,
keep
wait
up
for
with it.
me. So
I am wandering into the woods without letting anybody know.
So
me
as
too.
you walk out,
Mhm.
it brings you to a large cave. So
Mm. Ooh.
something's in there. It's scared and it's hurt, but people have gone in there to wonder what it is and they haven't come out. So I'm thinking if it's anything wildlife related, maybe you can do something about it.
I can see what I can do.
Yeah, because I'm not going in there. No. One of my friends was already bet 2 carrots and a radish to go in there, and he didn't come out, so I'm not going in there. But you have
Okay.
fun with that, though.
I'll be with you if you come with me.
Uh, okay, fine, but I'm counting on you.
I'll do what I can.
So you head out into the cave. As you go inside and you look around, you definitely feel presence. Something is there. And then you realize that something is moving. I need you to give me an investigation check.
Oh shit! Let me see if I. Let's see if I can do this. Shit! Where can I find that again?
It's in your skills.
What's my skills? Oh, I did not do that.
I think that's one of the things that you had to do for them, Reed, because they couldn't click on the thingy.
So they don't have to click on it anymore now that they have physical dice. They just have to find out what their additive is.
Which is gonna be. So it's in my skills, right? You said.
Investigation.
Where's my skills? Give me my skills, you hoe.
It's the one in it's the long column in the center. Investigation is one of medicine.
Got a +4 for that. Okay. What
What
dice?
dice are they rolling?
20? Okay. Give me something. I got 11. So
15?
And instead of 15.
Okay.
okay.
So you can't
Oh, I love
tell
you.
where the head is, but you see the tail and the body
Mhm.
slithering across the rock wall of the cave. And you realize that it is, in fact, a giant cave snake, its skin resembling the stone it lives next to. As it peeks its head down, you notice that it is twin headed, but one of the snakes' heads are damaged.
Aw.
I would put my hands up as like to show no no danger. Like I'm not a threat in a way, if that makes sense.
The rabbit looks at you and goes, "So, are you gonna kill it or what?
No, I'm not gonna kill it
That thing looks like it wants to eat us."
because it's injured. Do you not see the head?
Yes, I see the head. I can tell you what did it.
Did it?
Uh, and it just kind of like looks away, like kind of sheepishly.
If you don't answer right now, I'm not afraid to use this curvy sword on you.
Okay, calm down. I knew the snake was in here. I knew it was hurt. I was hoping that you were a hunter and you'd kill it. That thing has been terrorizing these woods. It eats whatever comes close to the cave. And fun fact, this cave is one of the few fresh water sources we have. If it stays here, we're dead.
I'll talk to it.
It's not much for talking, but go ahead.
Maybe if you have a kind heart.
Snakes don't have kind hearts.
Well, it tells a lot from you. Anyway, if you want, you can go outside. I'll handle it.
And the rabbit leaves. I assume you're going to cast Speak with Animals one more time?
Yeah, yeah.
That is your third spell slot. Don't worry, after the long rest is complete, you will have all your spell slots back.
I kind of figured, yeah.
So, as you cast the spell, the snake looks at you with a very hostile yet defensive look.
I'm not here to hurt you. I want to see if you're okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Brother, do you hear this? Yes, brother. This creature talks to us. It is strange, brother. It is, brother. I've never seen anything like it.
Can I see the wound?
Brother's head aches badly.
Can I see it? I promise you, I
And
will leave my weapons right here.
you may approach. So
Okay.
I'm literally gonna hold my hands up, left and right, left and right. This guides for what snake head is talking. So
Okay, I better like put the stream up right here.
I have it on my phone.
That's what I did.
so it goes right. So the
Mhm.
left one is the one that's injured. The left one goes, "Yes, you may come check, but do not toy with us. If you do, we will just eat you."
Understand? But I promise you, I don't taste good.
And you watch it basically peel itself off of the rocks and flop onto the ground, and it just like coils around you and shows its head.
My you guys look so cool. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Anyway, I'm here to check your head. Yep.
So as you inspect it, it's pretty clear a warhammer caused this wound. Not like a soldier's warhammer. This one was crudely made, but it is definitely a warhammer wound. The snake's head has suffered bone structure damage, meaning there is a fracture, and one of its eyes are slightly protruded. The snake tells you that it cannot see out of said eye.
I'm not gonna help it, do I?
What you can do, since you don't have anything medical with you, is you can roll a medicine check to try and do the best you can.
Okay, hold on. Let me go back to skills. I need to see. I have a +2 comedic. That
So you can roll for it.
I might want to try.
All right, go ahead. D20.
D20. Okay. Let's put the pillowcase right here. I'll get a 10.
Plus
10
2 is
plus
12.
2, 12.
Oh,
So what are you trying to treat of the injuries?
probably like at least try do something with the head because I don't know if I could do anything with the eyes.
So
Ah,
as you inspect it, you see where the skin has been pierced, where the bone has broke, and you basically put a bandage around its head and you manage to cinch it down and it pushes it together to where it'll heal properly. It's very crudely made. If they have any sudden movements or fast actions, it will come undone, but it was enough to get a crude job done.
All right. And I think there.
That does hurt. I had to slightly, but it feels better. You did not lie
that's
after
good.
all. Brother, yes, brother. Can it check on my eye? We shall see. And it turns its face to you, and you see like the messed up eye. You will have to do another medicine roll for this, if you choose to do so.
I'll do it. Let's see what I have. It's between. I don't know if this. I can't tell.
If you can't tell, just reroll. If you can't tell, just reroll.
It's a 5. I had to move the blanket. It's a 5.
You sure?
Well, with you moving the blanket, it fucked it up.
Fuck, you're right. Wait, are you sure I could have got an 18, bro? Okay, let's try to get skin. A flat blanket. Got a dot. That's in 9. 11.
It's good enough for crude work. So you don't have the knowledge expensive of medical to know what you can do. However, you know basic animal anatomy. You know the nerves and the tendons that attune to the eye, and you manage to safely extract it without causing further infection. You clean it out, and the eyelid naturally shuts. No more pressure. I can't see, but it doesn't hurt, brother. You have done us well then, Druid, it seems.
Like I said, I'm here just to help you.
Can you do something else for us?
What's up?
That jackrabbit led the hunter here. It tried to kill us. Please, say you killed us and send him in here.
Can you promise me this one thing then?
Whatever may it be.
Open the watering hole here. I think that's what it is, yeah.
Truth be told, we were here much before the watering hole was. We watched it form. We watched it carve through the rocks. But if that is what these creatures want, be it may, all creatures may come drink from this pool, as long as we get the jackrabbit in return.
I promise.
Then
Okay.
you may
Yeah,
go.
I'll send him in.
As you walk out, the jackrabbit jumps up. So, did you maybe get it in your head that that thing is insane and kill it?
Well, my blade was freaking bloody, thanks to you. But yeah, you can go in there now.
See, I told you. There is no reasoning with predators. Thankfully, you are kind, and you get things done the right way. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go get my fill of water before the rest of the animals get here and drain it. As he walks in, you hear humming in your mind, followed by a scream. You hear a sharp squeak, and then nothing.
Is a bitch.
And then
Okay.
out
Buck
from
back
the cave mouth comes the snake, and it coils around the mouth of the cave, blending in perfectly. If any creature comes trying to be greedy of the watering hole, it will suffer our bite. You have our thanks and our promise. druid.
Great turn.
One other thing. We bestow upon you a gift. And it coils up, and as it uncoils, you see a no bigger than a rock, and it looks like a stone as it lays down. This is one of our brood. Take it, and when it hatches, it will serve you faithfully.
Well, thank you.
However, the eggs in this state, although look of stone, are very fragile. It cannot take any damage, so put it somewhere safe. We are sorry to say this, we do not know when it will hatch, so when it hatches and it imprints on you when it does, it will treat you as if you're the mother. Take care of it in youth, and in adulthood it will serve you in return.
Gotcha.
So you can add a stone snake egg to your custom items list. And
Gotcha.
would you like to know what the opposite reward was for killing it?
Yes, tell me.
The jackrabbit would have thanked you and in return given you a jackrabbit's foot, not its own. It happened to just have an extra, but it would have granted you a great boon of luck.
No, I'd rather help the snake.
When it hatches, you have a companion.
Yeah, plus I
Something that will probably end up fighting with us as well.
So, fun fact, stone
How much is-
snakes, when the babies hatch, they are no bigger and longer than an earthworm. They hatch blind, and they have no teeth. They crawl around, swallowing bugs and slugs and snails until they are big enough to hunt. They go from that big. They go from that big to able to take down full-on elk by themselves. Massive,
That's
massive
terrifying.
snakes.
I love it.
Oh my God. How much does the stone snake egg weigh?
It weighs about a pound.
Okay, a pound right now.
It's the size of a medium stone, but an egg
Okay.
shape, and it's about a pound in weight. Which you got to think, if you lift up an egg and it weighs a pound, that is a heavy fucking ass egg.
Right?
It's like an ostrich
Okay.
egg, dog.
It's not big dog.
All right.
So, now that you have done that, do you choose to keep walking around, or do you choose to head back to camp?
Right. You know what? I will be that person and I'll keep walking around.
Okay.
White person bullshit.
So as you keep,
Hey.
you go off and continue to walk around. We are now going to pass the stick to Foxy.
Yep.
Torn is sitting on a log next to the fire. He holds a very decorative dagger in his hands as he looks into the fire.
Since we had to leave in quite a rush, I want you to be able to actually explain a bit more of what the fuck is going on. Since you didn't really give me a cohesive explanation before we had to haul ass out of there.
I assume that yes, I do owe you that much at least. So if you would take a seat, I can explain.
Okay.
As of course you know my name. It is Torn. I am the demigod's son of Yovik, the time god. When I was born, the god of death still existed, and those who died would go to his realm to be judged. If you were judged to be good, you were rebirthed, given another chance at life. If you were bad, you went to the hellfires. It is a lake of fire, vast and deep, never running out, and I've been there once. The god of death is my uncle, and we went to visit him. He was raving mad. Told my father that with his help, they could usher a new era where death ruled over all. And time was the key to that. If death has access to time, he can put bad people eternally in the lake of fire where they never have to pay a penance, they just burn for eternity. Those who are rebirthed, he can cancel that decision. It is no longer whether they are good or bad, it is death that rules all. And so my father called upon the other gods, and they fought him. The demigods were asked to fight Death's son and his forces. We lost many people that day. Several brothers and sisters of mine. Other demigods were born, but they were never the same. And then we managed to kill him. But you can never really truly kill a god. Their spirit exists forever, so once his physical form was killed, we imprisoned him in his own lake of fire. On the other side of the world, there is an area called the Fires of Doom. The Fires of Doom is a giant volcanic active system that leads directly to the lakes of fire. If Giannis gets to those volcanoes, he can wake up his father, and he will destroy everything in a vast wave of miasma, death, rot, and plague. How I came to know that Giannis was back. I am the last of the demigods that exist. The rest are dead. Giannis took their heads. As I approached each of their homes and each of their locations, I found their headless corpses on the ground. As soon as they were moved, they reduced to ash. He drained them of all life force, all power, so he now holds all the power the demigods possessed. He drained them of everything. You are wondering why we had to get out of there. It's because you all would have suffered the same fate. I spared you.
Well, you kind of had to take us with you because I wouldn't give you the scroll.
And that is another reason. We have to hurry and get that back to my father. And he just kind of stares into the fire, rotating the dagger around his fingers.
How much time do you think we have before they catch up?
They'll be at this exact spot in the afternoon tomorrow. So we need to leave early in the morning.
So we do have time to actually rest and recoup.
A little bit, yes. But Giannis and his army, they are undead. They do not need to sleep, eat, rest. I wish it were the same for us, but sadly, we are not like that. And I sadly have to do the same as well. I may be a demigod, but I do not possess the abilities my father does. I gave those up. I am as mortal as you are. I
How much
changed my
time do we have to get this scroll to your father? Is
as
another
long
closing
as
question.
Giannis doesn't achieve the scroll, we are not limited on time. But he will forever
Okay.
chase us until he finds it. 3 things that you need to worry about. The dead can come from anywhere under the ground, so always be on your guard. If you see crows in the sky, hide. The anti-mages use them as stalkers of some kind. And finally, if you hear hooves, run. It is his riders. They are known as Death's Plague. You did not engage them today. Those were just regular soldiers mounted to death's horses. If death's plague were to arrive, they would surely kill
We'd be
us all.
screwed. We'd be screwed.
Said to say yes. And then he flips the dagger and holds it up in his hand. You know who gave me this?
Mm.
It was the demigod of the sun and the moon. The twins. Good people. Very good brother and sister. My closest friends and family. They gave me this dagger whenever I became mortal because they were the only two that accepted it.
I swear to the gods, if you tell me they died, Reed, I'm going to riot at you.
They were next to
Swear
me
God.
in the original war. Giannis and I engaged in combat. And when I fell, they drew blades and attacked him. And that is whenever I witnessed
you.
Giannis's powers. He had them both by the neck, and I watched their faces wither away into husks. He drained them of their power in front of me.
You're catching these hands at con, Reed.
And I can't help but think about it every day. If I had chosen to keep my immortality, to not be mortal, I wouldn't have fallen that day. And they would have lived. Only a demigod can kill a demigod. But what Giannis did to them, it wasn't death. It was eternal torment. They are forever trapped in those husks, forever trapped in pain. When I get my hands on Giannis, I'm going to go forward in time so he remains dust and then go back upon his birth. And I will make him repeat that cycle forever until my time to go to dust comes. I may not be a demigod anymore, but that does not mean that I'm weak.
How long will it take us to actually get to your father?
He sits atop the throat of the world, the highest mountain peak where all the gods reside. In order to get there, we will have to travel a long ways away. The throat of the world is not so easily reached. We have to find the map first. Once we find the map, the throat of the world will reveal itself to us because the map does not tell you where it is. The map is a proving test to show that you are capable of meeting the gods' requirements. Once we have the map, the mountain will reveal itself to us and we will have to climb it. It is over 777,000 steps. The god of luck thought it would be a humorous joke. Very, very humorous indeed. Do you have friends, family, anything like that you can remember?
Honestly, at this point in time, not really. I left where I was because I had no family. So
I've seen it 100 times over, how dedicated you become to that druid. They become your greatest friend, your best family. It may not seem as it now, but I've seen it many times.
very bicker like siblings.
And then you're halfway there. I remember
You're halfway there.
I remember whenever one of you were a ranger and the other a fighter, Giannis drew his scythe and was about to kill one of you, and the other shield charged him and sent him back into a mountain. It was then
Deserved it.
that the cataclysmic event began. Giannis walked out of the hole he had made in the mountain, and he had the scroll in his hand. I don't know how he got it. I don't know how he managed. He opened it.
Pocketing bastard.
He opened it, and I saw him for the 100th time come out of the mountains. And the skies grew black. Green fire was everywhere. I've seen this exact fate over 100 times.
Let's hope to not repeat it again.
Let us hope. Indeed. That is why we need to get the scroll to my father. Every potential ending I have expired except the one where we get to my father. I will admit I have not attempted this because I was selfish. Giannis can kill my father. He can kill the gods if he gets the scroll.
Well, obviously, all the times that you've decided to not go to your father didn't exactly end well.
No, it didn't.
So,
So now I know what I must do. The hour grows late. I'm going to retire, but I do hope that that explanation is satisfying.
it's sufficient.
Good night. And as he retires, Strauss walks over to you and bumps you. Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
That's a loaded question.
Great. So, just wanted to say sorry that me and my guys got you in this mess.
Apparently, it was supposed to happen anyways.
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but when you walked into the tavern, I took notice of the both of you, and I don't know, but something told me that you both were really good fighters, that you could be trusted. And so I made the request. Do I regret it? No. You proved yourselves in that dungeon. By figuring out the gods room, you definitely proved yourself.
Still don't know how the fuck we did that.
So I suppose we continue on. I'm going to go to sleep, but just know, when it comes to a fight, you can count on me.
Me as well. We're all kind of stuck together in this shit show at the moment.
Nothing Vix. And he goes to retire. It is now going to. Are you good, Foxy? Are you good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now going to swap over to Aim's turn. Let it be known, Aim has been
giggling.
out in the woods in turn time for 30 minutes.
No one hasn't noticed it.
Yeah, no one's noticed AIM just wandered off.
So
AIM followed a fucking rabbit and ended up in the woods.
It was rare, and now it's gone. Bitch. Not you. Them. Anyway.
No, you. You're a bitch too, Reed. Fuck you for that.
So as you continue along, I'm gonna roll a d20 here. Actually, no. We are gonna do an experimental thing that I have been working on. So you're not gonna possess this dice, but I need you to go on the. Actually, no, I'll do it for you. There is a dice. It is a D100.
Oh, that's one of them big bastards.
Yeah.
It can be like this fucking big AIM.
It's huge, and it has
It can
1
be
through
like the
100
size
on
of
it.
a Jawbreaker.
And basically, what it does is it is a probability dice, and it decides what happens next. So it'll give me a randomized number, and depending on how close it is to 100, that is a really good thing. How close it is to 1, that is a really bad thing. 1 being extremely bad, 100 being a god tier like thing happening. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that.
I don't know why, but I really hope something bad happens.
You have
You
gotten
haven't even healed yet.
No.
you have gotten a 42.
Damn it.
So that is on the more middle spectrum. So I'll say something basic, but still interesting happens to you. As you walk through the woods admiring nature, you spot a campfire in the distance.
As I go walk to it.
So as you go to investigate it, you see a stranger laying on a bedroll, and he is strumming a lute as he looks at the sky.
I think I would just like stay back just listening to it.
So, and
Creep.
as he begins to keep playing, you don't really. His head is covered by a hood. A twig snaps, and as he leans up to check it out, he leans up. He takes his hood off, and it is revealed to you that he is in fact a devil. You see the horns, although they are cut from his head. You see the stumps of where they were, and he looks around.
Okay, Hellraiser.
Well, is anyone there? Hello.
No.
I think I'll stay quiet. At least try to stay quiet.
He looks around, and then he looks in your direction. You know I have dark
Tries to-
vision. You know you have dark vision, right? I can see you. You're
Oh,
just standing there.
I was listening to listening to you play it, the thing.
You could come introduce yourself and sit by the fire instead of acting like a ghost.
On a point. Okay, fine. I'll slowly walk to the campfire.
And as you sit down, he offers his hand to shake. My name is Glade. So may I ask what a forest druid is doing out here in the middle of the night? Though it's self-explanatory, it is the woods, your home, after all.
Just exploring. Nothing too crazy. You know, just wandering around, exploring, hoping things.
Are you out here alone?
Yes.
You are traveling alone with a pack, no one to talk to, just yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So you must be an adventurer then, I take it, if you're traveling alone. So, you said your name was Aim, correct?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Forgive me if I intimidate you or anything. I've never seen a Genesee this close, especially a water one. They are very rare,
Really?
as they stick mainly to the oceans. Those are miles from here.
You know what? You got a point there. You got a point there.
Still, though, it's interesting, to say the least. And as he keeps talking to you, he just kind of strums on his lute. So, what exactly would you say your best adventurer or best thing you've done has been yet?
Opens a animal to get their
You
revenge.
you assist. Do tell. You've piqued my interest now.
No, a little creature led some hunters to a cave, which pretty cool two-headed snake was living before anything really. And one of them got injured because of this said creature, and well, I helped it, and I promised them I would trick the creature so they go in the cave, and it
See,
it's
I mean, it's definitely a more fresher eye-opening of things. You see, many people would have helped the smaller creature just because it appears defenseless, weak, but even though one is more intimidating and terrifying, you chose to help it. That is definitely a good show of character judgment.
well, I got both sides of the story, and then well, one of them, yeah.
Just because something looks evil doesn't mean it truly is. I mean, take me for example. I'm a tiefling, a devil, yet not inherently
We are.
evil.
Mhm.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't water Genesee a sign of a tsunami if they are spotted out in the open? Out
I
of
guess
out of talk, it's like a superstition, like lore thing. And now we're back in.
um, it's, yeah.
You seem to be a bit exhausted. I think you need some sleep. And as he says the word sleep, he strums a few chords on his lute. I need you to make an Arcana check.
Anna,
Arcana.
Anna,
Don't say
Anna,
anything,
Anna,
Foxy.
Huh?
Don't say anything. You're gonna love this shit.
Anna. I might need help with this one. Where do I find this one? That's that.
It's in the skills. It's the third one down.
Oh, I missed it. Wait, damn it! Hold on. Third one down. A +4.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Do.
I have a bad
7,
feeling about
8, 9, 10, 11.
Ooh,
Just lucky.
I don't think that passes.
That's okay.
So, as you hear the chord, you suddenly find yourself getting extremely tired and
I'm
you
now
fall
at two.
asleep.
So is it?
The morning comes. Who would like to go first?
Oh, Foxy, go ahead. You go first. I want to enjoy my sleeping time.
So, would that be considered a long rest?
Yes, it is a long rest. All spell slots are restored. All HP is restored. Everything is restored. So make sure you
I need to begin with 4.
That's heal 3. That's situated. Okay. Um,
But yeah,
Yeah,
everyone make
fix this
sure
so
you
I,
max.
I
Everyone make sure you max heal. Everyone make sure you refresh
redo
your
your spell
page,
slot.
check your spell slots, all that good stuff.
Got it.
Okay. Name.
Hey.
I have a really.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. It's not my fault because I did wander off and I continued. And I sat with a stranger and oof, music sounds so good to me.
I have a really bad feeling.
It's okay. I'm still surprised you fuckers didn't realize I'm gone. Anyway, continue, Fox.
Okay. So everyone at the camp is waking up now, correct?
Strauss walks up to you and he hands you this flatbread that has onions and cheese baked into it. It's one of the breakfast rations. We just broke it open, so it's fresh. Here you go. By the way, where's your blue friend?
I'm not sure. I was just wondering the same freaking thing.
I remember
Last time I saw them
seeing.
was last night before I sat here and questioned Torin by the fire.
I believe
And
so as well.
he put a leash on that fucker.
So
Don't look
if
offended. I'm not wrong.
if it helps, water genasi when they walk, they tend to leave imprints behind in dirt, soil, mud, things like that because they are water based. And it just so happens that there is a breadcrumb trail of wet footprints that start right there and go that way.
Time to go find the idiot.
So you end
You
up
can't
following.
even get mad at me right now.
You follow the trail and you reach the cave. Strauss and you are the only ones there, by the way. And he looks at you. I swear to God, if the dipshit fell asleep in the cave,
Word to God. There will be problems. I will
can
fight
you
them.
just call out to him? I bet he's a light sleeper and he'll wake up.
I proceed to try and call out to aim.
As you call out to
See if
aim,
he's around.
the rock in front of you moves.
I'm so ready to square up with this.
And as it picks its head up, you see the two-headed rock snake flare up at you. But upon hearing the stance of who you're looking for, it gives you a slight puzzled head turn and then cranes its head and looks at another a set of tracks that go off in a different direction.
Guess we're going this way so I can get away from that thing.
Wait, how did this thing know?
Listen, blue dude talks to fucking the green dude talks to animals. Wouldn't be surprised if he tried to make conversation with the freaky snake.
Thanks
Wouldn't put it
then,
past him.
thanks then, pal. And he looks at the snake, and the snake just curls back up and hides at the cave entrance. Yeah, let's go before this thing bites me.
You're small enough to be swallowed.
Fuck off. And he starts walking.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
As you continue walking, you follow the trail and you find the campsite. there appears to be a large amount of water residue all over this place. Shit.
Obviously, he was here.
And now he is not. And I'm not seeing any more tracks of his. What the fuck? Foxy,
What'd you find?
we got horse tracks on the road.
Great.
It looks like just one rider, though. Doesn't make any sense. I'll go get the fucking
Remind me,
wagon.
please. Remind me when we do find him to knock some sense into him with my staff, please.
With pleasure, if I don't use the PFC ammunition first. Sling one of these fuckers at him.
We need him alive.
Just by hand. Don't worry, I'm not shooting him.
Okay. It's fair.
As you both go and you let the rest of the crowd know, the Minotaur gets extremely pissed off and is the first one inside of the like literally runs, jumps in head first, and just folds into the seat, and it's just like doing this over and over and over again, just like so.
He's
As this
essentially telling us
happens,
to hurry the fuck up.
so as they all jump in, we now go over to Aim, who is very groggily waking up from having been magically enchanted to sleep.
Oh,
My part is, I'm
You-
resistant to that. If I'm not, yep.
Exactly
Into
why
that.
I didn't send you.
Oh.
So as you wake up very groggily, your hands and your feet are tied together, and you are in a cage made out of sticks and hemp rope tied to make a cage.
I'm not into this. I'm not into this, guys. It's just not my kink. I will go back to sleep.
And are you saying this?
Yes, I am saying this.
So as you say that, Glade turns his head. Oh, you're awake. I was wondering when you'd be.
Oh,
So I bet you're wondering what I'm doing right now, right?
the moment I'm tired, but second, yeah, I guess maybe, sure.
So you have to think, right? A water agency, miles from home, in the middle of the woods by themselves. That sounds like criminal behavior, so I'm assuming that somehow or another there is a bounty on your head. My name's Glade. I am a bard by trade, but I also, on my side jobs, am a bounty hunter. And I think you have a price on your head. We are on our way now to the town of Ironside, where I am going to turn you into the head guard, and they're going to look you up in their crime logs. If you got anything on your name, we'll find out. If not, I'll just let you go. No harm
Game
done.
hasn't done shit.
Joke's on you. I didn't do nothing, but I do want to listen to that music again. It sounds so peaceful.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. You know what? Here, I got something just for you. He plays a few more chords, and you hear that same word echo in your mind sleep, and you crash out. We're going to jump back to Foxy's point of view, where they are flying down the road in this wagon, and Torn is sitting there looking at you. What do you mean you lost them?
What do you think happens when you bring a druid into the woods?
By the gods above, my father might not be human, but he still believes in disciplining his children, and I do not feel like getting struck with a smite from a god, knowing it won't kill me, it will just hurt. Please tell me you have the scroll, at the very least.
Oh, I have that in my possession. That's mine.
Thank fucking God. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one that snatched that bitch before we left.
We are going to find your friend, and then we are putting a bell on them. What pains me is that I can't see either of yours future, so I had no idea this was going to happen.
Imagine.
And then Strauss sticks his head in. Hey, just letting you know, we've got a rider up ahead. It looks like maybe a tiefling, but it just looks like the horse, and that's it. We're not seeing much of anything else, but we're gonna stop them and ask them if they've seen anything. Foxy, you're up.
No one doing the talking. The fuck? Oh, stop. Wait a minute, why am I the one doing the talking? I'm not even the leader of this fucking rat pack of people.
I'm just gonna enjoy my little nap now.
Do you actually say that, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, because that's your water boy. Now get up here.
You're lucky I'm asleep, damn it.
Okay, I guess we pull up alongside the tiefling.
And as you pull up to him, you see him strumming an instrument, and he looks at you and gives a soft smile. Good morning. How can I help you?
A bit of a query for you.
Of course.
One
I'm
of
all ears.
my, albeit idiotic friends, wandered off last night, and we followed his tracks to a little campsite, but now his tracks have gone poof. The only tracks that were leading away from there was horse tracks leading in this general direction. I'm just curious on if you saw a little green dude, look, green druid passing through.
I will say this much. There was a unsavory looking fellow with some really dark armor on, great sword on his back, that type of thing. He took off with what looked like a tied up Genesee.
Did he have green skin and blue hair? The Genesee?
I fear so. They took the left path right there.
Thank you kindly, because that is my idiotic friend that we now have to go figure out what the fuck's going on.
It's no issue. Oh, and by the way, um, again, I don't meet many people out on the trade routes, but it's good to meet you. My name's Glade.
I thought Glade was the name of the guy that snatched aim. Not aim, just aggressively thumbs upping at the thing. But you described Glade as a devil horn man.
Tiefling.
You could have told me going to fight you. Going to fight you.
Is there anything else you needed? I'm just on my way to go pick up rations, maybe do a few performances.
I'm asleep.
Want to say things, but I know I can't say things because my character wasn't there when aim was snatched, so I can't say shit.
Sorry, I'm gonna enjoy my little nap again.
I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously as you hold your turkey.
Wait, Aim is sleeping. I need to have something cozy to put my head on.
I can't take you seriously with the fucking turkey.
Listen to him, Mr. Turkey.
Listen to him. I'm a she.
I meant to say shit.
Jesus Christ. It's going to be a very interesting rewatch.
Oh, I fucking would love to rewatch this shit.
I just have to edit it and post it. That's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
I guess we proceed to go on to the trail that the, unbeknownst to us, kidnapper pointed us to.
So as you run off, he waits for you to leave, and he plays a few chords, and the shimmering magic fades away as the cage is revealed. You know, that was close. By the way, you told me you were alone. You lied. Not cool.
I didn't know you.
Yeah, and I didn't know you, but now I guarantee you I know you. Because did you see the gear that they were packing? And you're telling me you're not a bandit. Come on.
Next question.
I think you are going to be worth at least 500 silver, if not gold.
I would assume that I did something, but okay. Ugh. Can I please stretch my fucking limbs?
Yeah, no. I give you enough room to move around in that cage, and you're going to do all sorts of crazy shit.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe I'll start freaking whining. How about that?
I think you look very tired and should sleep.
No, not this shit again.
And you fade out again.
Fuck it. Just
By the way, sleep for this character is a cantrip. It's not a spell. So he can cast
my
this whenever
just
he
getting all
wants.
to sleep.
So he casts it as a cantrip, but the only problem is he has to have direct eyesight with the person. He has to be looking them in the eye to cast it, is the thing.
Damn it. Keep looking at them.
Obviously, your
Okay.
character is not going to be able to figure this out because you keep waking up,
No.
falling back asleep, waking up, falling back asleep.
So it's picking a fucking fight. Be like, listen here, you little fucker.
So as you all ride, Foxy, you're in the back seat again, and Torn has this really weird look on his face. Ah, strange. Very strange.
Am I the only one that got a bad feeling of that guy?
I can tell you now, I've been through many different timelines, many different existences. We have gone down this road so many times. It is the first time I have seen that guy.
I got a fishy feeling from him too.
And not only that, I can't put my head on it.
He seemed a little too vague with his descriptions, and it also, I'm pretty sure I don't see any other horse tracks down this trail.
I couldn't see his future.
You don't like that?
I don't either, because that means shit. He might be tainted by the animages. He could be a spy.
Time to double back.
I'm telling Strauss to double back and haul ass. We're catching that motherfucker.
These are lights now. Good plan.
So he tells Strauss. Strauss whips it back around, and we go back now to Aim's side of things. By the way, Aim, your picture is completely frozen. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, he's frozen. Aim.
I think we have a dead phone on our hands. Or a dead tablet.
It'd be a tablet. Let me text him real quick.
SOS.
Before they disconnected. Not the SOS before they disconnected. That's crazy. Lay down, Bubs.
So I have you know that this live
Oh,
stream,
everything died on him.
everything.
Literally, I texted him and he's like, everything died on me. The Wi-Fi died. Oh no!
Fuck. Take your time.
Okay,
Ladies
well,
and gentlemen,
AIM's
boys and
doing
girls,
that.
and everything in between, we are experiencing technical difficulties, but we will resume the stream soon.
Yes, well, AIM is doing that. I'm going to go have a smoke. So I'm going to cut my camera because my kid's currently wandering about. But I'm going to go have a smoke. So not even like 7 minutes. I'll be back.
Who?
Welcome back.
Oh, so I'm on my phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
So by hearing a little update, the lights went out in the living room, which took out the Wi-Fi. So I'm on data right now.
Yeah, nah. We are not doing that to you.
Oh no, you're good. I can still fucking play. I'm so fucking. It's so weird because. Hold on, let's see if I can try again. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I love how my message didn't go through here. I don't think the breaker would do that. Okay. Oh, my phone's at 100%. I'm like, oh. Okay. I'll do this on my phone. You know what? You guys get to see that then. What the hell? I'll just do this. I'm sorry in advance if I have to repeat something. If you have to repeat something, bro.
You're good? Are you good though? Like you can work with this?
Oh yeah, should be fine. I'll keep an eye out in case it comes back. But yeah, I just won't be able to see the live right now, bro.
I have
what's
returned
wrong?
it.
That's perfectly fine. Aim is back as well.
What?
Bubs, go lay down.
Okay.
Take my pants on and lay down.
So
I heard like light before my everything died.
You heard what?
Slightly what happened before everything died.
what's the last thing you heard?
Oh shit.
Did
I
you
think
hear the
at
fact
this
that we're
point.
doubling back?
Oh no.
So they're doubling back, and as you ride up, you're following the tracks, and they lead into a town.
Continue.
As you ride up to the town, you hear Strauss peek his head through, and he just goes, "Shit,
What?
that's Ironside."
Huh?
Ironside is a mercenary town. It's full of unsavory types. So, if aim is anywhere, these tracks are leading right into there.
It's fun.
Damn it.
Right, so we're taking the
How
wagon
much
in there.
trouble are we about to walk into?
Well, it depends on. I know a few people here, so I'll ask around. Your best bet, head to the tavern. Look for anyone memorable. If you can recognize anyone, I doubt it. Uh, everyone else, stay with the wagon. People here will loot fucking vehicles if they're left unattended. So it's just gonna be me and you in there. As long as you don't piss anyone
Okay.
off or anything like that, we should be fine.
Okay.
All right. I'll head and go talk to my people. Just head to the tavern. I'll meet you there.
All right.
As you walk into the tavern, well, first, as you walk through the town, you notice what he means. These people are not only troublemaker looking, but they are geared. You're seeing silver swords and iron swords crossed in sheets on backs. You are seeing crossbows that look like they should be a ballista on the backs of some of these larger creatures. And the smaller ones aren't up to boot. You see frogkin walking around with their bodies covered in sheets holding daggers. All these people look dangerous.
Which rich motherfuckers?
Game.
As you start to
Why?
approach as you start to approach the tavern, a voice calls out to you. Oi, you. As you turn around,
Yes.
you recognize a familiar face. It is a bugbear followed by 3 goblins. Say, don't I fucking remember you? Are you are you are you familiar?
I'm not here to start anything. I'm just looking for somebody.
Oh yeah, that's isn't that interesting? Yeah. So, tell you what, since you're in my home territory now, and then he whistles and everyone in the village looks at him. I'm one of the more well-known people in this town. How about I give you a tour?
Surprising.
Let's go check out the tavern. You can buy me a drink. As you walk into the tavern following the bugbear and his goblin band, you look around and you see a lot of very heavily armed and armored, scary individuals all sitting around. You see one man get up, slamming the table, and he draws a very huge battle axe and threatens a guy. The guy looks at him, flicks a pin into his neck, he grabs at it, and then starts seizing and dies. The guy immediately walks over, takes the pin out, puts it in his sheath, and starts looting him.
None of my business.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering, we call him Pinhead. Yeah, those pins that he has all over his body, yeah, they're
Love
covered in
that.
a neurotoxin. He is the only one who knows the plant he gets it from, but he gets the job done. He's also one of my best men, so don't piss me off, or I'll make you twitch. Now then, about that
I'll
drink.
make you
And
twitch.
as he's looking at the menu, trying to figure out which drink he wants, you notice a very familiar face at a table by himself. It is Glade, and he's sitting there strumming a few notes.
What the heck is the name of this bugbear?
You don't know his name yet, actually.
Okay. I turn to the bugbear. Got a question for you while you're picking your drink.
What do
See
you want
that
to know?
one guy that's sitting there? See that one guy that's sitting there by himself with the loot?
What the fuck is
What's
that?
his story?
I've never seen that fucker before in my life.
Pretty sure he's the one who took my little aquatic friend,
You mean to
for
tell me
unbeknownst fucking reasons to me.
that a random fucker strolls into Balrog's town and doesn't check in with him? I'm going to be right back. And he walks up to him. You see him draw a very large knife and stick it into the table. He talks. You see a few notes strummed on the guitar, and he falls out the fuck out asleep. The goblins take off running.
Bitch.
And then Glade just looks down and starts strumming again.
I'm going to approach him.
And he looks up. Oh, great. Another mouth breather here to threaten me?
I just have questions for you.
He
Because
looks
I'm
up.
pretty sure you weren't exactly honest with me when we asked you some questions back there.
He goes, oh, I remember you. Did you find that armored guy? Did he have your friend?
Pretty sure. Considering there was no other tracks down the trail you sent us, You weren't exactly honest with us on that one. Now, were you?
Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. It's too late now.
What'd you do with them?
Your companion, as you so call him, is making me a lot of money. We've got about 500 silver out of him now, and there's going to be a lot more.
And your purpose from bringing him here was?
Originally, I checked in with the guards here, see if he was wanted. Turns out your friend has a squeakier clean record than a bar of soap. So,
Yeah, no shit.
I still had to make my money. So,
Fucking nature druid. What the fuck would he do?
well, he's done quite a lot.
What the fuck would he have done that was illegal that would have warranted turning him into the guard?
Oh, I didn't say what he did was illegal. I just said he's done a lot. You see, I gave your friend
Yeah,
to the pit bosses of this town's blood pit. He's been in there for about 5 rounds now.
God damn it.
care to share where that is?
Directly south of town, all the way at the edge. Can't miss it. It's a giant wooden bowl. Your friend is in the middle. Let me guess. You want to go see him?
I plan on getting him back.
We'll see. And he puts his loot around his back and tightens it. I'll bring you over there. And just so you don't try anything, I'll go ahead and let you know this. Before I sold him, I whispered a little spell in his ear. You try anything funny, I say the word, and his head goes. Now, why don't I show you where your friend's at?
Let's stop by my wagon of crew so we can all head there because I don't exactly trust you to go there myself. By myself.
Smart move.
Yeah.
And
Considering you already lied to me once.
you all go there, and sure enough, Glade was right. Aim is in the middle of the pit, covered in different kinds of blood as several creatures and gladiators lay dead or dying.
At least you defended yourself well. I just want to get out of here.
I could just see Abe just crying at this point, just like.
And
Covered
you
in
just
blood
see,
tears.
you see Glade lean up and looking. Oh, there's a new contender down. That's another 100 silver. Yeah, you see that? It's a giant orb weaver from the forests nearby. He cut that thing to pieces. You know, he said he was scared of spiders whenever I was transporting him. Doesn't seem so scared now.
You do a lot when you're afraid. Especially when
Exactly.
it's probably as big as you are.
That thing is actually twice his size. It's an adult. But then again,
Yeah.
he cut it apart. Oh, and by the way, rules are you make a bet. If your bet wins, you pick the prize. Me, I always go for the payout, but you can also choose to take the gladiator. So if you want your friend back, you're gonna have to bet on him. However, he's sadly not gonna survive the next fight
And what makes you say that?
because he's about to fight the reigning champion.
Christ more.
And as the arena gets very quiet, the fires are dimmed, and you hear weapons clashing together, very slow in rhythm, as a name is chanted. Uthrar, 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 Uthrar. And a very large orc walks
ass
out
name.
wearing some very terrifying looking spiked iron armor. The helmet he wears has a carved face into it made out of broken blades and metal pieces, and he looks at you. So, you passed 6 rounds in the blood pit. You know that means you're next in line for champion if you beat me, but no one ever has. I'm gonna crush your skull now. And he pulls out a giant hammer from his back.
Not into that. I'm not into that. I'm sorry.
Okay, Reed, question. What's the conversion between silver and gold?
Conversion between silver and gold.
Correct.
It should be every 10 silver is 1 gold. 1 second.
This poor, my poor character. He has to put.
Every 10 silver is to 1 gold piece. I was right.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know if this matters or not for your little friend, but the bets are placed in different money amounts, and depending on what money you bet, they may get a slight advantage. For instance, if you bet copper, it's your standard bet. You bet silver, and they gain a boon, whatever that may be. Bet gold, and the arena comes to life. That's always a fun time.
Explain.
Something random happens, blades may come up from the floor, threatening both of them. One of them may get an ally, the other an enemy. Both of them are drugged with a sleep dart, and now they have to fight both at a disadvantage. The arena just comes to life. No idea what happens, but to get it, all you have to do is bet 10 gold. And then you have to say who you're betting on. Me, I've got 900 silver on the big guy. He's about to make me a really rich man.
Crap, AIM doesn't know that you guys are here, so.
Yeah, AIM doesn't know that we're here.
AIM's just like, I get this bitch.
We just hear AIM crying from down in the pit.
Real, just in tears, just like.
I'll throw my 10 gold in.
You're throwing 10 on AIM.
Mm-hmm.
He takes out a huge bag and places it in a bowl that's coming around, and you place your 10 gold in. By the way, while you're picking up your friend's pieces, I'll be happily counting that gold.
So do I go in and remove the 10 gold from my inventory?
No, actually. Because if AIM wins, you don't lose it. If AIM loses, you do.
Okay.
And the game master calls you over. Oh, you, sorceress, come here.
Mm-hmm.
So, we checked the bets and we saw gold, and we also saw your name on the pouch. So, you get one of 3 choices. For starters, 1, AIM gains an ally. You cannot choose who that is, but it is selected. Number 2, the arena will come to life. Number 3, we drug the bastard. We hit him with a sleep dot, and he has to accept that. However, I would advise against it because the last time Balrog was hit with a sleep dart, he tore his enemy to pieces with rage. So I'd advise against that one.
Give him an ally.
All right. Let's see. And he cranks the lever back, and you see this wood bowl pop out of the middle of the arena and start spinning. Roll me a d20.
Okay. My little bookie book. $19.
As it cracks open, it stops spinning, and the door with the number 19 cracks on it. Oh, fuck. Oh, your friend might last, actually. Who knows? That's number
What
19.
the fuck's gonna come out the door? What's going out the
And
door?
he goes, it's It's something really rare. Number 19 never comes out because it's always over in seconds. The only person he hasn't been able to kill is the champion. That's because his armor's too thick. And the door gets kicked open, and out walks someone in very, very strange clothing. It looks around, and then they look at AIM. So am I shooting you or what?
I don't know. You just showed up out of nowhere.
Can I shout down into the pit?
You can.
I shout down to whatever the fuck just came out of door 19 to inform him that AIM and them are allies. They are not working with the big bastard.
Someone paid gold on your ass? Damn.
Yes, I did. That I shout that loud enough for that thing to hear.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and let you know I'm not going to be of much use because they confiscated my gear when they first captured me. However, and he takes something out of a pouch on his side, and you hear a racking sound. I still got this. Point me to where the fucker is. Who are we fighting exactly? And he turns around, he just looks at me and goes, God fucking damn it. Fuck. And he just looks at AIM and goes, I swear to God, if you cower behind me the whole time, I'll kill you both. I swear to God.
I could do some spells. I don't know how it's gonna work with that. Hell.
Okay. On my go, I'm going to suppress him. What I'm about to do is only going to piss him off. So I really need your help here, okay?
I'll try.
Okay, here we go. Fuck. And he turns around, you hear 3 loud bangs, and you see something hit Balrog in the chest, and he stumbles backwards. But then he looks back up. Whatever hit him in the chest, you see is crushed and stuck against his armor. It is now your turn.
Do I have everything I have on me still?
Nothing
Or
was taken
are
from
they-
you.
Wait, nothing was taken from him, or he has nothing?
Nothing was taken from him. You have
Okay.
So
everything.
you still have all your shit.
All right. Can I use the water that I have on me and use frostbite? No, not frostbite. Shape water to freeze the floor.
You can only freeze it for as long as there are no monsters in the area that you're trying to freeze.
He only could freeze the water if there was no monster in the water.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
He's freezing the floor. There's no monsters in the floor.
Okay, so you're freezing like the floor right in front of you. How much water do you have?
I have 4 ounces.
4 ounces.
Whatever. Hold on.
Whatever's in their water skin.
Let me check the water again.
I have to think of how much in like area would that cover.
Where's my water?
I think that would be in your backpack. Yeah, backpack.
I drink it. Bubs, I love you.
How dare you drink the drink water? Oh wait, I don't think they're. It's gone. Why is it gone?
It doesn't say in the water skin how much water's in it.
Okay, so I'll say enough to do what you're trying to do. I'll say it's enough because water skins actually are pretty big.
Oh, okay.
So you freeze the floor. Now, both sides are going to be affected by this because you're freezing the entirety of the floor. So both of you now are technically at disadvantages.
It's okay.
So
Can
now that-
I tell the ally to come back over here? At least try not to fall.
So as you call out, he goes, "Yeah, got it." And to your surprise, he does something. He pulls out a medium-sized knife, sticks it into the ice, rushes it forward, and he slides straight over to you, spins, and gets back up.
So cool, bro.
Hey, hey, blue freaking thing. Eyes up here, wake up. We have shit to do.
Okay. Okay. So,
Dang it. That-
okay.
And then it is now the orc's turn. If you think ice is gonna save you, I'm gonna wear your skull as a new helmet. And
No, son, my head's too small.
he goes to advance towards you and now has to make a acrobatics check to avoid falling. So this is going to be a d20. That is a 9. He fails and is now prone on the ground. It takes a full action to get back up. So it is now the
Question.
yes.
Since AIM is a water genasi and ice essentially is just frozen water, how badly of a disadvantage is AIM at because they're essentially surrounded by their element at the moment?
So technically, because it is frozen, is a change of state, and so it still affects them, even though it's technically their element. Since it's a changed state, it still affects
I
them.
know. I'm just asking how bad of a disadvantage is he at?
Same as the disadvantage of everybody else. You have to make a roll
Okay.
with your acrobatics. Which don't worry,
Okay, I was
because
just
your
wondering.
ally, one of your allies' proficiencies is acrobatics.
Mhm.
So he looks as the guy falls on his face and he goes, "Fucking amateur," and fires 3 more times at him. So he is going to roll to pen. That is an 8.
Being amateur.
That
Love
is an
that.
8, and he fires 3 rounds, and they get stuck to his armor again. I hate this guy's fucking armor. I'm melting that shit if we kill him.
Do you know what his weakness at all, or have you not? Like, is there like nothing?
I've seen this guy tear trolls in half. How about we kill him while he's on the prone?
Question, Reed. How far is he from us?
He's about 6 feet from you.
Okay.
Question: if AIM uses an action, does that take up their entire turn or no?
No, because you have an action, and you have your movement.
Okay.
So if they move, would it take up their entire turn or no?
No, you're moving, and then you have an action.
Okay. Then I would probably ask the big guy to see if he can move me a little closer, since he's so good on the fucking ice.
It's just
So
delight.
he just
like at least like 5
A
feet.
couple
Like,
feet.
a couple feet.
so he looks at you and goes, "Look, it's fucking simple. Take your sword, use the tip, put your knee on the ice, skate forward. It's not that hard.
Okay. Fine.
I'm gonna need you to roll acrobatics."
Okay.
To see if you have an advantage on it or not.
Acrobatics.
First one on the skills list.
Okay, that's a +1.
Okay.
D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stop rolling it on your blanket.
No,
Just fucking up your rolls.
no, it's working. The
Okay,
dot.
but it's not letting it roll properly. That's a 9.
So that's a 10.
Is it 9?
A +1, so 10.
But you barely passed that.
If
You barely
if
you needed a 10 minimum.
if you roll it on an actual hard surface, it'll roll better than rolling it on something soft that would cushion it. That is why I'm telling you stop rolling it on your blanket.
What that means?
Because if you cushion it, it rolls less. I don't care if we can hear it. You can hear it when my fucking metal dice hit my glass desk.
I didn't hear it. That's probably because I'm deaf, but you know.
So
Stop rolling it on your blanket.
Fine.
You're
you
fucking
like
yourself.
you very shakily, like you almost like slip and fall on your face, but you manage to like slide forward closer. He just looks at you and he goes, "God fucking damn it, I'm so dead."
I'm trying, okay?
Well, you were only trying to get a little closer.
Right. How close am I now?
You are within 4 feet of the target.
Okay. Is there a chance that I could do thunderclap?
Yes,
See-
it's a cantrip, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh,
He
Try
needs
not
a
to hit anything.
constitution. He needs a constitution of 12. So him being a blood enraged barbarian, his self-preservation and constitution is not that high. It's at a 10. So he's going to be rolling with no advantage to this. So it's just a simple d20 roll.
Okay.
5. So that fails. So he takes 1d6 thunder damage.
Roll your d6.
D6 is the
Square one.
square one.
He has 20
I'm gonna mute-
HP, by the way.
He has 20.
20 HP.
Well, I rolled a 4.
So he took 4 points of thunder damage.
Better than nothing.
16
Yeah.
HP.
Better.
It is
Do you
now.
not know how tempted I am to try and jump down there?
It is now Brog's turn. Brog takes a turn to go to a knee and then stand up. He looks at the both of you, pissed off.
Oh,
He points to first you, Aim. He goes, "I'm going to put you in a pot and boil you." And then he points to the other guy, and then you, I'm putting you in the pot, so that way you boil into a soup. You're gonna be the water. You're the meat. You're fucking dead.
Well, last time I checked, my water does not taste good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that was also a intimidation check. What's your intimidation right now? That is a charisma, by the way.
Charisma, get me a moment.
It'd be in the skills check.
I'm already looking at it
below
right now. I just
insight.
clicked on it. You're at a -1, so I'm gonna need you to roll a defensive roll. You're at a -1 with that.
That's a D20.
hmm
Okay, hold on. Let me roll.
He's trying to intimidate you.
The fact
I hope you don't get
The fact that he
intimidated.
mutes when he rolls.
A 7, so a 6.
You are frozen in fear and lose your next turn. So the guy looks at you and he goes, "Oh my
Wait, Aim,
fuck!"
did you reset your HP stuff from
Mhm.
essentially? Okay, just
So
wanted to make sure.
he looks at you and you see him like roll his eyes through the weird eye coverings he's wearing. "I swear to God, I'm gonna die." And he fires 3 more times at Borog. We're gonna roll. That is a 14.
My chapstick.
That passes, and he gets to roll 2d4s. No, it's 3d4s. 3 shots, 3d4s. Where's my d4?
I'm trying, okay, dude.
I ate it.
There we go. Here it is. First shot. 2,
You're gonna eat it in real life.
2,
First one
1,
was a what read?
2, 1, and 4. So 7 points of damage. So he angles the weapon he has, and he goes, "Oh, there's a soft spot." And you see them hit the armor, and then Borog just goes, and he just spits blood. Oh, that. And he just screams in pain. "Oh, that fucking burns. Oh, that burns. What is it?"
Oh, ooh.
And he just smiles at him. "Yeah, I got you now, you fucker." And he just looks at you and he goes, "Hi, snap out of it." You snap out of it, but you still lose your turn.
Mhm.
It is now Borog's turn, and he like reaches in with his fingers where he was injured, and you hear scraping, and then he just pulls his fingers out, and you see these 3 strange metal pieces fall out, and they hit the ground. I'm going to destroy you both so badly the gods will not be able to identify what you are.
Nuh-uh.
And he chooses to move forward and attack. So he's going to move first. So he's at a disadvantage roll. We're going to roll. There's a 14. He passes. And he is now going to take a... He's going to attempt to hit you with his great axe.
Okay.
You still have your shield.
It is a
You're
melee.
right.
It is a melee weapon attack plus 6 to hit, a reach of 5 feet, 1 target. The hit is 2d12 plus 4 slashing damage. Here we go. What's your AC?
My class, 14.
That is a
Your armor
19.
class?
My armor class is 13.
So that is a 19, so that hits. And now we're going to roll 2d12 plus 4. 6 and 10 plus 4. That is 16 plus 4, 20 points of damage on the great axe hit.
I'm on the ground now.
So as he basically pancakes you with this axe, the guy looks at you and just goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He runs over to you, slides across. He pulls out this strange looking syringe, sticks it in your chest, and pumps it. Immediately, you feel this rush of energy, and you're back up.
He gave you an adrenaline shot.
6 points of HP have been restored, and you now have haste. You get to have 2 actions this next turn.
So does that mean I only have 6 health then, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Hold on, let me quickly change it so I know.
He gave you an adrenaline shot. That's
He
what that shit was.
He pulls it out of your chest, slings it, and goes, "That was my last fucking one. Do not make me regret it." And gets back up.
Oh, now my chest hurts. Now my chest hurts.
I can just imagine all of you guys fucking watching this shit. Just like,
I would cringe so hard as soon as he did that. I'm like, ugh.
okay. Oh, hi, Noodle.
I was
So-
cringing so hard.
Now that is done, he stands up, he grabs you by your hand, and basically, like, nearly single arm deadlifts you up. And then he looks at you. "Get your shit together. Put the work in. Let's go." And it is now your turn. You have haste, so you have a 2 actions plus movement for this turn.
Okay, hold on, let me quickly read this quickly.
How close is aim to them? To the asshat?
4 feet.
Wait, could I do frostbite or
Yes,
I don't
you
know.
can.
I don't remember if I did that one already.
You can attempt
have
to
it.
do frostbite. It is a cantrip. You can always cast it. It is a range of 60 feet. He has to have a constitution of 12. His is a constitution of 10, so he's going to be rolling this with a -1. He is rolling to resist. That is a natural 20. However, the -1 brings you down to a 19, so he did not crit. So he is going to resist your frostbite effect.
Aim next time I say swing that fucking sword.
You know what? At this point, fucking yeah.
You're
At that
within
point,
range. You're within range.
shit, you're right.
So he manages to resist your spell.
At least I'm trying to do something. At least that's close.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, what health is he at now again? You did 4 points, so he was at 16. And then the unknown fighter hit him 3 times for a total of 9 damage, I think. So
I don't remember.
16. He's at 7 HP. So this guy is really bloodied. You're attacking with your sword?
At this point, yeah, I'm attacking with my sword.
Okay, he has a 5-foot reach, a hit DC of +3, so go ahead and make your roll. He has a DC of 14.
D20, right?
Wait, no, not 14, 12. My bad. It's 12. What'd you
You
do?
have to beat a 12 aim. 19.
19.
21, 22.
And then
So
that's
that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's dirty 20.
My anger was up.
I need you.
Anger was there.
Okay.
That
He
was
has
definitely
7. He has 7 points of health left. You roll a d6 and add 1. Since it's a dirty 20, you are doing double damage. So you roll 2 d6s, add 2.
And that's the square one.
If
Yes,
you
roll that
do
twice.
enough damage to overkill him, you are getting an execution.
How much do I need?
7.
7. You need 7.
I got no.
What did
I
you
got
roll?
2 and 3.
5 plus 2.
Then you add 2. So that is 7.
You shoot again.
So
you didn't overkill him, but you did kill him.
So as you, this guy is like swinging his hammer at you. He's like swinging his hammer at you multiple times, and you suddenly find yourself in this like flow state, but with you and this unknown fighter. You duck the hammer, he runs up and he taps both of this guy's knees and slides underneath him. You walk up, you slash across his chest, he drops the hammer. You slash across his back, he falls to the ground. The dude slides under him through his side, comes up, sticks the object in his mouth, and goes, "Hey, ugly, say hi to Satan for me."
Hey, ugly.
And your fugly ass mother, too. And his head comes clean off.
Oh, ew.
And he's
I can
just
still
standing,
tell.
The new champion?
and he just like looks around and he puts the object back in this side pouch on his side. You really just did that. You really just killed that fucking asshole. I fought him 3 times and haven't beat him yet. That's insane. Who the fuck are you?
It's the ice. Help. He fell flat on his face.
I am aim.
Wait. Your name is AIM.
Yeah.
So you weren't telling me to. Oh, okay. Cool. Name's Jake. Can we get the fuck out of here now?
Yes, please.
Wait, fuck. Hold up. I was called here, which means someone bet gold on you. Which means someone won a bet. Oh, I swear to God, if we are getting sold to some slavers or some shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I can't do it no more. I can't take it.
At least I'm getting out of here.
Because I yelled down into the fucking arena, you at least have to comprehend that it's me.
Okay. Abe just fought. You think Abe is now focusing on that part now?
He's just now traumatized even more.
Exactly. It just.
Breathe. Apparently not.
Just Aim is like on the stage and just.
Aim is just on the floor in the fetal position, crushed.
So, they walk to both you and Glade, And they look at Glade. So you just lost 900 silver, but don't worry, your money is going to be used very nicely to bolster up the blood pit. You can leave now. And Glade just looks fucking ruined.
Get fucked.
This ain't
Yes,
it.
I do say that to him as he's walking away.
This ain't it. I promise you. He strums a few chords and he disappears.
Fuck you.
I was still on the ground, just rocking back and forth.
And basically, the door that leads from the top to the blood pit gets kicked open, and Strauss runs in. Oi, you lad. Hey, remember me, friendly face? Let's fucking leave. Yeah.
Can I take the other guy with me? With us?
And the game master looks at you. Technically speaking, you put a bet on the green one, but you know what? Fuck it. He always kills everything too fast anyway. Get him out of here. He costs too much. And hey, do me a favor. There's this
Mhm.
big ass metal chest. It's got all this shit in it. He needs to get that shit out of here. We're too scared to touch it.
Gotcha. We'll make sure he grabs his shit before we load him up into the cart with us.
Yeah, have fun with that. He's very unstable.
No,
Right.
I'm unstable.
Hands on the table. I shout down into the arena. You, big guy, with them.
And he just looks over at him. Yo, so like, is that a slaver? Am I like getting trafficked now? What the fuck's going on?
Hey, Foxy! No, Foxy's here. They're my teammates. They're my...
So you know them.
Yes, they're all good people, but I want to go to them.
Okay, how about we get you the fuck out of here? And by now, that fucking adrenaline's gonna be wearing off, and oh shit, you're about to fucking crash. Hold on. And he catches you as you pass the fuck out.
It's like, no,
And basically, you're carried out by both this guy and Strauss. He loads you into the cart, and then he takes off running, and he comes back holding this really big metal chest. Hey, so just let me get my shit on, and then we can leave.
you're
I
good.
was-
Take your time.
I was still covering all that blood.
He sets it down, and when he opens it up, here's what he pulls out. It is some of the strangest gear you have ever seen in your life. You have no idea what half the shit is. Not even Strauss knows. So
That's fun.
he pulls out this strange thing that looks like a belt, and he snaps it on. It's covered in different compartments and pouches, different things. He takes a second larger item out, and he sets it onto his chest. You hear snapping and then tightening as it basically binds to his chest, and he checks everything. You see him pulling out these weird slots, cartridge-looking things, and when he holds the tip out, you see something shiny inside of it, and he looks like he's counting it, and then he puts it back in. You see him lift out some weird-looking helmet, and he straps it on, clicks it on. He pulls these pads down that cover his ears. He puts on these strange looking eyepieces and then cracks them up onto here, and then he takes them off and puts them in a pouch. And then finally he reaches in and you see him pull out a weird looking wandish, axe-ish looking thing. You have no real idea what this is, but whatever it is, one of these weird slot cartridge things have been fitted into it, and you see him pull something back, look into it, and let it go, and you hear smacking of metal on metal. Okay,
Fucking God.
okay, I have my shit.
Obviously, my character doesn't know that, but
Do any of
It
you
was so cold
guys?
now.
he's got actual aim. He's got actual.
Do any of you happen to be really fucking strong? Because I still have a fuck ton of shit in this thing.
Best bet, Minotaur Man.
Minnow fucking what? And he looks and he goes, "Oh, you're fucking cool."
Yeah. He'd be able to help you. He is mute. Strauss, can you kind of convey the message of like
Wait, you said big guy's mute?
Yeah, long story. He doesn't like it when we tell the actual story, so just don't worry about it.
Okay, hey, no, don't even worry. Too fucking easy. He walks up and you see him sign, and the Minotaur looks crazy-eyed, and then he gets up and helps him pull it in. And Strauss is just like wide open. He goes, "That guy just fucking signed to him. How does he know that?"
I want to learn how to sign now.
So
But I'm still up cool.
you load up into the wagon, and you ride for around 12 to 13-ish hours. In the middle of that time span, it is Aim, who is resting from the huge fight. It is Foxy. The Minotaur is currently sat on the other side of Aim. Names and things.
Gimli and Gorley.
Rourke, Gimli, Gory, and Torn are in the front of the wagon. And this mysterious person, whose name has been told to you as Jake, is sitting on the bench staring out in the back. You see his eyes are constantly flickering to every little spot.
Question for you, big guy. And yes, I'm talking to Jake.
Or whatever.
What are you? You're fucking massive, dude.
I mean, I mean,
No
yeah,
offense.
like, yeah, I go to the gym, I guess.
Not what I meant, but okay.
So, by the way, you have no idea what the fuck that is, by the way. You have no idea.
I don't know what the gym is. Copy. Kill.
He's like, I'm probably like the third biggest in my unit. Like we have some massive guys. I'm not that big.
Unit of what? What are you? You still have not answered my question.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, look, I get it. Like that motherfucker's made of water, and you look like someone from the dreams I used to have when I was like 19. But I have
I know
no.
if I should be offended or complimented, but we're going to slide past that.
Because I don't know if I explained it, would you understand it, is the thing.
Worth a shot.
Okay, well, to start off, I'm human, if that makes any
Okay.
sense.
Kind of what I was asking.
Clearly not from around here. Where I'm
I mean, of
from,
course you had to use the name of one of my exes.
I did not know that.
No, you're good. It just cracks me up because of all the names. My ex.
So but he looks at you, he's like, so I've been here, what I'm assuming is 2 years. I was with my team. We were on a mission, and then we thought they deployed a chemical. So we started to suit up. I blacked out. When I woke up, I was in the woods. Beforehand, though, I was in a desert. So it kind of freaked me the fuck out. So for the first like
So.
so for the first like 2 months, I just sat there in the woods, and then I saw a dude in a cart. Questioned him, wondered what was going on. It was another human like me, and then I saw his passenger. His passenger is what I've been told is called an orc. I don't know what the fuck that is at the time, so it confused the shit out of me. But I got explained about this place, what it was about, and then I started noticing some really stupid fucking people doing really dumb things. So I stepped in when I could, did what I do best, and then some giant looking motherfucker with a club smacked the shit out of me, knocked me out, and I woke up behind that fucking door, number 19. I've been there for the last year and a half, I think. Yeah, that's about it.
You're more than welcome to stick with us
Yeah, that would
if
be
you so wish.
cool.
We're not going to force you.
But like, I know jack all about you guys or what the fuck is going on. But I mean,
So
thanks to you guys, I am free, so I can hear you out.
I'm an elf. My name is Foxy. I'm a sorceress. My little blue-haired friend that you have dubbed the one made of water, their name is Aim. They are a water genocide druid. And we're kind of in the middle of doing some stuff when that one decided to go wandering off into the woods and got snatched. So that is what led us to where you were and what led me to betting 10 gold to get you out there with him to make sure he didn't die.
You put money on me.
I put money on him to get you.
Right? I've always been a fan of gambling. It has just never been a fan of me, so that's the first time that's worked.
Well, it did. I'm fucking glad it did. I'd be really fucking pissed if it died.
I'd say so too. Okay, you know what? I'm fucking bored. So, yeah. And he reaches into one of his card pockets and pulls out what looks like a deck of cards and just starts fucking with it.
Jesus.
Can I talk to Torin? Since he's also back there? Or is
Yeah.
he up front?
He's up front.
Can I still talk to him through the fucking, I guess,
Yeah, so you stick your
fucking
head
side?
through. You stick your head through, and he's like right there.
Okay. How much of a setback did that just cause us?
Come morning tomorrow, you're going to find the campsite, and that is the last trace they'll be able to dig up. They're going to start spreading out and searching, but they're going to keep away from towns so that way they don't give their positions away and let us know they're coming. So, on the bright side,
Us
we
cutting through there kind of helped us.
so on the bright side, we kind of threw them off the trail. On the bad side, they're going to be more expansive with their search, so we have to be careful.
Okay.
Question for you now.
Hmm.
You know how I can't read you? I can't read
Mhm.
Aim.
Mhm.
I can't read that guy's future, but I can read his past, so he's not an anomaly like you two.
He's kind of already told us that he's not from here.
He really isn't.
Didn't exactly give us details from where. Not like I would even know what the fuck he's talking about. But he ain't from here.
He's.
But
If I could compare what I saw in our terms, I would say that he is the reincarnation of the god of war.
hey Kratos.
That is all I saw was a lot of blood, a lot of noise, and his face among dozens of others. He would clear entire villages in seconds. And they did
At
it
least he knows how to
with
handle himself.
a strange discipline though. Like they practiced it. So he's not a bandit. He's not just a stranded mercenary. He's a soldier of some kind, a fighter. I just don't know what he's carrying on him. I've never seen swords or anything like that before. Maybe wands of
Me
some
neither, dude.
kind? I don't know. Something tells me that we don't want to piss him off.
I wonder if I can convince him to let Strauss look at his shit.
Oh shit. No, wait, you have to stop Strauss because and as you both turn around, Strauss has the smaller one in his hands and he's just like fucking with it. And basically, Jake just takes from him at first, dumbass, and he pulls something out of the bottom, racks the top, and catches something and hands it to him. Now you can fuck with it so you don't kill us. And he's just like examining it and he looks at you.
Strauss, did you at least ask to look at it before you decide to start touching it?
Well, he fell asleep, and you know me, I'm
That
curious.
doesn't mean you take it.
I'm sorry, people usually just take my shit and I check it out.
Last thing you need is for this dude that's probably like 4 times your size to fucking Hulk smash you through the back of this cart.
Whatever, he's
Because
fine
you
with it.
touched his stuff.
Oh yeah, he's holding the PFC, and you just see the guy like holding this thing. Okay, before I start fucking with this thing, is it unloaded? And he goes, oh, and he cracks it and just takes the 2 musket balls out and then closes it and hands it to him. And he just takes it and he goes, fucking dumbass, and then just goes like messing with it. So they start talking and you hear Jake speak up. So you're telling me you load musket balls into this thing, and when you fire it, the magic cancels out and it's a fucking cannonball? Yeah. Yeah, you take that back before I get some really stupid fucking ideas.
Oh god.
And then he hands him the small one back and he goes, what, do you want to take a look at it?
It was a mistake bringing him next to Strauss.
And imagine that I'm just dead as like passed the
Fuck
fuck
out.
out.
We're just letting you rest at this point, dude. With them resting, would they regain their HP shit?
Yes. Full regain.
Oh, I'll better do that quickly.
Yeah, so I was like, with you essentially passed out, would you regain your shit? So you'd regain your HP and your health, spell slots, correct?
Yeah, because it's been a long rest.
So
Essentially.
Jake looks at you, Foxy, and he goes, what, do you want to see it?
I'm not sure I would trust myself with it, but since it's not loaded, as you said, sure.
So he hands it to you, and immediately, like, you feel it, and it's light and heavy at the same time. Like, it feels the front of it is heavier than the back.
What is this thing?
So,
Because it feels very awkward to hold for me.
and he takes it back, and he puts it in a certain grip in his hands, and you see his finger rest on this little cage spot where this lever is. And he looks at it. And he points it away from everyone. So this, where I come from, is like your guys' staffs and wands, I guess you could say. But it also is kind of like Strauss's gear too, I guess. Basically, whenever I get into a fight, whether it's this big one or the small one, I pull one of them out and I can cast metal at them. It does
Metal.
piercing. It pierces them, burns them, and can cause a lot of damage, and sometimes it makes them bleed out. Worse than an arrow. But yes, this is the gear that I have.
It pops up on the fucking stream too.
What?
Whenever we type it, watch the stream. Watch like. If I truly want to say something to AIM without anybody in the stream seeing it, I'd have to DM it to them.
That's crazy.
That cracks me up.
So, as he explains that he puts the smaller one away, he picks up the bigger one, and he pulls this cartridge out of the bottom, and he racks it, and something long falls out, and he grabs it, and he hands it to you. This is what comes out of my staff, I guess you could say. And he hands it to you.
So that is essentially the equivalent of Strauss's musket cannonballs, correct?
In a way, they're more accurate, and they're more finite on what they hit.
Interesting.
And then he shows you the actual like staff, as you would call it. He goes, this staff is in my world is called an M4, but it's specially designed. It's meant for casting inside of tight spaces, so it's smaller, but it still does the same amount of damage as it would the normal one. On the end here, and he points to it, this makes it quieter to where people won't hear me if I use it. Kind of like a bow, but a lot worse. And then this top piece here, and he points to it, allows me to see where I'm aiming the cast. And when you look through it, you see like this red circle with a dot in the middle. Wherever the dot in the middle is at, that's where my casting goes. And then if I take this
Interesting.
piece and I pull it up, it makes it to where I can see farther. Then I just pull it back down and it's fine. Something else that I have that you might not know what it is, and he pulls out this strange circular object with what looks to be a hook on the end, and then there's a little ring attached to the side, and he's holding it very carefully. He goes, "This is something that we use to stir up places before we enter them, or if someone's hiding, we can use this to hurt them while they're hiding." It's very dangerous, so that's why we keep them in these pouches on my chest, secured with a button. Any other questions you might have?
When we do camp down for the night, do you mind letting Strauss take better looks at them? Because I'm pretty sure it'd probably be a lot easier to actually inspect them when we're not in a moving wagon.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants with them, but I promise you, he's not going to know what the fuck they are. Plenty of dwarves have come up to me gawking over these things, and they can't figure them the fuck out.
Strauss is a special kind of special.
I'll see what he does.
He may not be able to completely replicate what you have, but he might be able to take aspects and kind of make his own thing.
So, question out of character: who has the whiz bang still? And so he's
AIM.
looking at.
AIM has the
he's looking at you talking, and then he looks down and he notices what appears to be to him a grip sticking out of the bag. What the fuck is that?
Honestly, we're not particularly sure. We got it off an imp that he like fucking stomped the shit out of in a dungeon. We're not particularly sure what it is. So we haven't exactly tried to utilize it.
I see it.
Go for it.
And as he picks it up, he looks at it and he grins a little bit. So, I have a feeling that this imp saw something it shouldn't have and it tried to replicate it. So, what it looks like is these two large crystals right here. They provide energy, which activates what I'm assuming is the ammo or those crystals, right?
Mhm.
So it looks like, and
That
he
that is
grabbed,
what in
and
fact does come flying out of that thing.
he grabs like two bundles of them and he slides them into the tubes. They go in like that. When you close it, you see how the crystals are glowing when they touch. The minute this lever is pulled, this little barrier here separates. They're completely touching and it sends them forward. In my world, we call that kinetic energy. That's what makes this thing work. However, there's no proper way to ventilate it. So if you open it after firing, don't put your face in front of it or you're going to burn yourself.
Okay, that explains the cloud of poof that came out of it whenever the imp was using it.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let you know what it's trying to model is like 20 times worse. So if you want to use this, I'm familiar with it. I can show you.
That is his. So would recommend you having a chat with him when he's conscious again.
Sweet. And he cracks it open and takes the shards out, closes it, and sets it back in his bag. I'll fuck with that later. He goes, oh, fuck, I am beyond fucking tired. And
Yes,
you
ma'am.
see him reach into this weirdly colored bag and he pulls out this silver can. What do you want to say, Aim?
I was gonna say if I could like aim could like wake up in a
Wake
panic
up.
thing.
Wake up in a panic.
Or, like he'll try to grab something because all he's I don't fucking know. If there's like a way that I could just aim just reach it.
PTSD flashback and just Aim wakes up still thinking he's in the arena.
Yeah.
So like he just like looks at Aim freaking out and just like basically like straight up just puts a hand on Aim's face and just like holds him still and he's like, yo, chill the fuck out. You're not there.
He just palms the fuck out of your face. He just said,
You're just like, R.I.P.
And he just kind of like
palm.
he just kind of like shakes his head and he goes, look, and he like takes his hand off. If it makes you feel any better, kid, I get that shit too. You just got to remember it's not real. All right.
He's already a haunted one. Now he's even more traumatized. You got the trauma you asked for.
A lot more. Anyway.
A lot more. It's crazy.
Yeah, let's see if I can do it. Just like, what time is it? Where are we? What are we?
What are we? We are still on the main trade route, as whatever the fuck he is up there said. It's about 23:30, I'm assuming, and you just woke up in the back of a wagon with what I'm assuming is a bunch of your friends. And by the way, that one won't stop watching you while you sleep. And he points to the Minotaur. I think he's worried. That's what he said when he signed to me.
Aww.
I give a small wave to him. And
So
I'm
he
okay.
like he waves back and then you just see him kind of like reach over everyone because his hands are huge, by the way. They're fucking huge. And he basically like grabs you, picks you up, and then just like puts you here, and then goes back down. And then he makes a sign to Jake, and Jake signs back. He goes, he's saying friend.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine AIM just out of its.
AIM made friends with the giant mute man back in the tavern in the last town we were in when AIM decided to give him a leaf as a peace offering for friendship. And then the guards decided to be assholes. And it was something that they blew out of fucking proportion. And then they kind of just clicked instantly. Don't know what's going on with that. Kind of just let it be.
Do you know the whole thing with Minotaurs, right? And then he
Nope.
he rotates his shoulder and he points to this strange patch he has, and there is the head of a Minotaur with two swords going across it. I know a lot more about those things than most people think. So Minotaurs have this thing called a blood bond, where they decide who it is. When a Minotaur becomes blood bonded to someone, it's like their family. They look after you, they take care of you, they make sure you're okay.
Bonded with a Minotaur.
And if you get into a fight and you get hurt, well, I feel bad for the motherfucker that did it because he's about to be missing arms, legs, and a tongue.
Guess it's a good thing he wasn't in the arena with us. Because that
Yeah,
probably would have complicated a lot of things in there.
yeah, he would have put a hole through that fucking dome.
I'm still confused where the hell we are, but okay.
We're
Just-
leaving the town that you were just held captive in. We're getting the fuck out of there. We have not hit our camp down destination yet, so just relax. You're fine.
And
Okay.
Okay.
and all of a sudden the wagon comes to like a slow stop, and Torn peeks his head in. We have a problem.
I didn't do it this time.
You're not allowed to wander off anymore. What is the problem, Torin?
There is a very large tree in the road. It looks cut down.
Wait, let me go check it. I need to see if it's from it. Let's go.
We're going to sit down.
Hey,
And the Minotaur just basically goes and just holds you like still right
He
there.
says no.
I am of course still weak, so he's like, "I'll find this." Like,
And basically,
He's like, this is fine.
Jake looks at Fox and he goes, "Do you want to go check it out with me? I
Yeah.
can do this." And when he steps out, he looks around. He goes, "Well, it's dark as shit." And he takes that weird, strange thing, clicks it onto his helmet, and when he pulls it down, it looks like he has 4 eyes. And when he clicks it, you see them start to glow green, like a bright bluish green.
Good thing I have dark vision.
Yeah, I guess this is what you could call that. It's weird. But basically, how yours is natural, mine needs the big glowing fucker in the sky to work. And he points to the moon.
Fair.
Luckily, it's a full moon tonight, so I can see pretty much everything. And then he just looks and he goes, "You've got to be fucking kidding me. You see that, right?"
Unfortunately.
And he just points at the 2 very terribly hidden bandits that are sitting next to 2 felling axes. Yeah, these guys fucking suck.
Yeah, they're not the brightest bulbs in the bunch. It's fine.
they really hit the wrong leg in the wrong time.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm too
gonna.
tired for this shit.
And he picks up this wand, and you see him squeeze his thumb, and a red beam appears. And good night. Lights out. And you just see both bandits' heads pop and they fall. Yeah, I love
A lot
that.
quicker than what I was planning on doing.
I fucking love doing that shit. As far as the tree goes, I have something that can get rid of it, but it's gonna have to wait till the morning. But it looks like they had a campsite right over there, and that looks
Ours
like a
now.
good. Yep, I'm taking that shit. And he just walks over to the bandits and kind of like kicks them over, and then you just hear him go, "Oh, fucking score!" And he looks back up, and he's just holding like a drumstick basically, and he's like taking a chunk out of it. I don't know why people just have food in their pockets. People are fucking weird, but score.
You go check out the camp to see if there's anything else there. I'm going to let Torin and them know that we're going to camp down here because we can't deal with these trees right now in the middle of the dark.
Yeah, no problem.
Just
Everything
make sure
gets
there's no other idiots around.
everything gets settled and taken care of. And as you're sitting there, you see Jake pull that strange item out from his weapon, and he pulls out more of those needle-like objects, and you hear a clicking noise as he pushes them inside. And she is topped off. Nice.
What is that?
How can I explain it? So, you know what a quiver is, right?
Uh-huh.
It holds the arrows for your ammo.
Mhm.
These are like my quivers, but I have around 12 of these on my body at all times. They go into the staff so that way I can cast. However, I run out. So I pull this out, put it away. I pull a new one out, and that's a fresh quiver, pretty much. I carry
Okay.
around 500 to 600 extra of these little deals, I guess you could say, in boxes on me. And whenever I need more, I just pull them out and push them in.
That explains why your fucking chest was so goddamn heavy.
Yeah, I have to carry a lot of shit. And this isn't even half of it. Most of my shit's in that big metal crate.
Tracks.
Yeah. Say, I got a question.
Might have an answer.
You like, so you said you're a sorceress. That means you know, like, magic and stuff, right?
Correct.
So, like, is it like witchy shit? Can you, like, turn me into a frog or some shit? Like, what exactly can you
At
do?
the moment, no. I do have some pretty interesting shit that can cause a fair bit of damage. Um, I would demonstrate, but I don't want to accidentally injure you
Yeah, I'd
because you
appreciate it.
did say you were human, and some of this shit is not exactly the funnest thing to deal with. Like one of the things I can do, I like to play with acid.
So did I when I was like 16. What's your point?
No, not that. No, this acid likes to melt flesh,
Oh, you're
like
talking about like
physically melt flesh.
you're talking like the chemical shit? You can just summon that. Well, that's pretty fucking cool.
Um, I can play with acid. I can play with ice that can deal necrotic damage. I can deal with poisons and other ice-based things. I also have something that I like to call a magic missile, and I can shoot uh, glowing darts at people, along with
I
my
kind of have something similar with
along
the
with
whole
my
magic missile thing.
ice knife that also explodes. So
So
I
you
can summon various elements and cause some fairly decent damage.
interesting. As far as the magic missile shit goes, and he pulls out another one of those slender things, but it has a colored tip. This, in my world, we call it tracer. And basically, when we cast it, it produces a color that we can follow. We usually use these to mark the bottom of our quivers when we're running low, or we use them to kind of see where a shot would go in the dark. So even if we can't see you, if we fire one of these, it hits a spot and we hear screaming, we know, hey, go where the tracer went.
Over there.
Over there, yeah.
Uh,
God, I wish I had the rest of my team with me. You think my shit's cool. They had way better.
do you know what happened to them?
We were in the middle of an ambush. We were hit by some RPGs, and when the dust cleared, we moved into the village, started clearing it by the book, and the next thing you know, that weird green shit showed up, and I blacked out, and I woke up in those woods. That's all I can remember. I'm pretty sure when I first showed up, I thought I got gassed and I died and I went to like heaven or some shit. But then some weird, tiny green freak looking thing tried to bite me. And after I removed its face, I decided to start moving. And yeah, that's where that went.
Well, considering you've been stuck here for a fair amount of time, most of it being at that abhorrent arena, you fared well for yourself. You're still alive, so
I have my captain to thank for that. He trained us pretty well.
Is there food out there?
Is that as you hear that, aim just comes flopping out of the wagon. So, like, do you need to go handle that?
I just need to set him up somewhere with some food because he's been through some shit. The only reason why he ended up at the arena was because his ass decided, I'm gonna go wander off in the woods by myself and not inform anyone.
Oh, these trees look pretty. Oh, I know this kind of tree.
Do not make me tie you to a tree stump.
Hey now.
As this is happening, you catch out of the glimpse of your eye Foxy Torn walking uphill towards one of the smaller hilltop mountain areas.
Mm-hmm.
Was that one of ours? Was it not? And you just seem kind of like pick up the staff a little bit.
That's one of ours. Easy now.
Got it.
What the fuck was the Minotaur's name? Fuck. I don't remember the
Grush.
fucking Minotaur's. Can I call him over to deal with AIM while I go talk with Torin?
So
Oh, pretty mushroom.
you kind of like peek your head and like you walk around and peek your head at, and he looks at you and he like leans out, looks down, and then just shakes his head and grabs aim like that and just sets them back
Claw
in the
machine.
wagon.
He claw machined your ass.
There's no blanket in here. Why am I in here again?
And then
Go back to sleep.
and then I'm assuming you're doing that so you can go talk to Torn.
Correct. Because I don't want AIM wandering off again.
As you walk up, so by the way, we're going to come to a close out here.
Okay.
As you walk up, you see Torn and he's looking out. And as you walk up to meet him and you look out, you see what he's looking at. Ironside is covered in green fire. They were a lot faster than I expected.
Hope Glade was still there.
Say that again.
I said I hope Glade was still there. The asshole who kidnapped Aim. I hope he was still in town.
Who knows? Jonas doesn't leave survivors.
Hope he-
He's moving really fast. We've got to be more careful.
Yeah, I'm going to task Rush with keeping an eye on Aim.
Sounds smart. No one should be going anywhere alone anymore. We'll have to keep an eye on
Yeah.
each other.
Lesson learned
another-
on that one.
There's another thing.
Mm.
I had a dream, and if I tell you, you cannot tell anyone else. Not even Aim.
Okay. Aim, you're gonna have to deafen.
No,
God damn
you
it.
don't have to.
Why?
You don't have to.
Right.
No, you don't have to. Okay.
You
Well,
don't. So
I'll
this
forget
is
it anyway.
this is main story progress, so you both can know it, but technically Aim, you don't know it, technically speaking.
I'm probably passed the fuck out in the wagonette this time.
So
Tracks.
he basically clears his throat and he goes, I think the reason why I can't check your futures, I don't believe that you're causing the cataclysmic event.
Mm,
I think the two of you are it,
that's great.
but something happens to cancel it out. Something happens where Giannis gets the scroll. I don't know what it is.
We're gonna have to figure that out.
We need to get to a town that's by the water. There should be a ship there. Once we're on the ship, we need to set sail for a region that is very dangerous. However, still a pretty good ways away. It's called the Midnight Zone. For some strange reason, the sun and moon cycles are kept at a constant time of midnight. The creatures there have adapted as well as the people, but there's someone
So it's
there
just perpetually dark.
there's someone there that could give us answers if I can find them before Giannis does.
All right. Guess that's where we're going to start heading to in the morning.
I never thanked you, by the way.
Or
The shade. You did help me.
honestly, kind of just reacted on instinct. Just was like, dude's in trouble. I'm right there. So kind of just reacted on instinct.
You've said that so many times, and yet every time I hear it, it continues to surprise me.
Why does it surprise you?
You don't appear to be the person who decides to react on instinct, and I guess that's one of the many reasons why you're an anomaly. You break appearances.
Right.
I think I'm going to try to sleep soon. I'd advise you getting some too. We're going to have to leave early. If they're already at Ironside, they'll probably be where we're at right now by morning.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to leave early.
Sounds like a plan.
Pretty soon we're
I
going to
just
need to get off
suggest
the main
before
road.
I just suggest before you crash out, let everybody else know that we're leaving like ass crack early in the morning, so everyone can be like prepared and ready to haul ass when we. Yeah.
I've been doing it to myself and looking at myself in the stream. Anyway, I'm gonna go past sleep in the wagon. Anyway, you guys continue.
It's down, the information is told. And that is where we will end the session. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, thank you for attending. This is Monstercraft Gaming, your DM, with the 2 players, Aim and Foxy. Hope you enjoyed the stream. As always, gamers out.